All right, the intro about to be done. All right, all right. Welcome y'all, welcome y'all. Man, been a long time. I don't even know the last time we did one. But it's been a long time. Your boy, Original Jasper, Versatilereg, or Brother You Die. It's a lot of things that happen. Good things that happen, by the way. In the past, however long it was, I gotta look at it. But yeah, man, I'm bringing it back. Uh, I gotta be consistent. It's a me thing because everybody keep asking me, "Hey, when you gonna put the podcast back? When you gonna bring the podcast back? When you gonna bring the podcast back?" I mean, it's a lot of things that occur. A lot of things. I'm more busy now. I'm more busy now. I got stuff, especially at work now. Bruh, it's hot. I have a lot of stuff to do at work. Now I do stream sometimes. Well, like maybe like 3 or 4 times a week, just like little games and stuff like that. But man, it's just grinding, man. Grinding. Kids. I had to go on Sundays, like tomorrow. Like tomorrow, I gotta go by my mama house. I gotta do all kind of stuff with my mama and them. Just time. It's a time thing for me mostly. It's not really that I'm busy. I just gotta put my time out. But yeah, it's a me thing. So was it April? I think it was in April. I took a trip to Newark, New Jersey. For the Passover, we went on a boat ride for the meet and greet, and then we had the Passover in New Jersey. First time first time up there in any state. The first I went state-wise was Tennessee. So that was a whole new experience. It was nice. Boat ride was nice. I met a lot of brothers from New York. Had a lot of brothers from all. Matter of fact, what they call it? New York City is like diverse with multiple different. You got Spanish groups. You got Jamaican brothers. You got everybody. I met there. It was a good experience. And the surprising thing is, when we was up there, they played a lot of New Orleans music too, which is surprising because you always hear people from I guess New York say, well, maybe we kind of don't like the South music, but when the South music came on, like Juvenile, and they had Juvenile, Birdman, Lil Wayne, when they came on, oh man, they was having a good time. They were rapping the whole song. So that's a good experience for me. So that's what changed for me. I got just busy, um, just trying to calculate my time, especially with work. Work take a lot. So, but yeah, I'm back now. I'm a co-host. Oh, so I'm glad to say that, right? So the past couple, let's say February, March. I've been to the T game. Been to the T game. I went and got me a cast iron teapot, and it's. I'm gonna see. Let me show you right quick. Right quick. I actually cooked one this morning. I actually cooked a big one this morning. You got stuff all over it. Yeah, make some chai tea. Got me a say it again. Yep. Yeah, I made some chai tea to use their milk. And that's it got different, I tried different versions. You got the comfort tea, the one that come with caffeine. I don't never use the caffeine one. Be up all night. But I've been trying that with my tea game too. Game and I use honey and lemon sometimes. Sometimes I just don't use none of that. Just drink it. It don't have no it taste like water, but it taste like spices too. So but yeah, had some chai. All you see all that white stuff that was on the fucking cast iron teeth, that's all that chai was shooting out the top. Once once you have it too hot, it'll shoot out the top of it. I said, oh man, and then you can't grab the whole top. It's all literally all cast iron, so it's not like the handles are like cool. The whole thing get hot. Yeah, I do. I haven't met good, but when the way the handle's kind of stiff, so you can't really turn the handle. So the steam comes up and actually cooks the handle, like it shoots up to the top, and yeah, bro. So, and then there's nothing you could do. You could turn it. You should still turn it a little bit, and still it's that stiff. I guess the mechanism. I guess because it's cast iron. But that's one of my things I've been doing since February. I think I lost weight because of that. I was also my weight journey too. I was 255. I was 255 in February. Um, I'm 223. 23. Now, what also helped me was there's a I don't know if you know Celsius, the little Celsius. Celsius is like a energy drink, fat burner food. Like you see that mostly in gyms. I drink that. I drink that once a morning, and then I eat grits, egg, and cheese. That's my first meal, and then I eat chicken breast or steak, and then and at night whatever I have left from I guess the chicken and steak, I'll eat at night. So I probably eat like two times a day. I noticed, and once I started hating. I noticed when I eat at an early morning time, I'm super hungry at lunchtime. I don't like that. So I need to. I might stop. I might change that. I might save the grits, egg, and cheese for lunchtime, and then because what that could, you gotta do. You gotta do that because everybody. You gotta do that because everybody. Today now you gotta pause everything now. More often now. Everything gotta be paused now. Right. What? Yeah. But here's the thing, right? So here's the thing. A lot of people understand. You might not teach a child directly. The child gonna look at every move. Let me say this, child for us. I'm gonna give an example, and I'm not gonna veer off. I'm not gonna veer off to this, but my kids, both my kids and my nephew are video gamers. They play Roblox. They play all day. When I say all day, and I never taught them, like I never sat down and said, "Look, this game. You want to play this? Play this." I never did that. My kids watch me. I don't play Roblox or whatever you want to call it. I don't play those type of games, but they see me play video games all the time. So guess what they do? Play video games all the time. It's not because I taught. I never sat down and taught them. It's because they look at it. They try to learn. They ask, like, they want to get into that gaming world. I think gaming now is everywhere. You can't deny it. It's like it's more acceptable now than it was my when I was younger or stuff. Did it? What am I saying? Oh, that's me. Yeah, that's me. My bad. My bad. Damn.
Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. Yo, Daps, good look. Mellow, good lookout.
That's my. We tell why it was muted, because when I go to like the intro plays in two different categories. So I mute one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I gotta figure out how to do that, but I mute one, and when I mute one, it transition over to the next scene. So that's why it's my bad. See, I look. I gotta get back into things. I'm a little rusty, but anyway, um, yeah, kids pick up from watching, not necessarily a person teaching them. So just like you talking about Instagram, there's a white guy. He's a teacher, and he was teaching kids about homosexuality, which is supposed to be banned in school. Like you can't do that, right? So um he dating a transgender woman, I guess, whatever. And um he's telling people that he's not gay because he's dating a woman. And he's also a teacher. He's teaching that in the, like, literally he got an Instagram. He's teaching that. There's videos of him teaching kids that. And people in the comment section were like, why is he not fired? Why is he not? Because he actually teaching. Instead of him teaching about curriculum, about that, and his class is not about education, anything like that. Even if it's that,
Then why isn't he fired?
that's the point. That's what I'm saying. But it could be any other I say lifestyle or ethnicity, but got fired just for training. They had a dude who got fired. I don't know if you've seen that a couple months ago for getting his hair braided by other children, and then the parents came out and said they didn't see nothing wrong with it. It's it was nothing wrong. It was like nothing for them to like get fired about, but they're allowing a teacher teach something that's against, first of all, regulation, school regulation rules, the government, and just like the totality of lifestyle anyway. But he's allowed to do that, but he can't. But a teacher got fired because he had his hair braided by students. It's yeah, you didn't see that on Instagram? It's a big thing on Instagram. But the dude I'm talking about on Instagram, I'm talking about the white guy. He's literally posting videos. Most of the videos are from um in school, like teaching kids school. Like he bought like, for example, he bought like cupcakes and cookies and stuff like that. And he was like, well, basically saying like, well, I got these cookies. What if I told you, well, I'm not gonna give these cookies to straight people? Yeah, I would send you a video. I would send like, but he was trying to teach like, well, what if I didn't give you these cookies and cake because y'all straight? How would y'all feel? And the kids were like, we would feel upset. Well, you said, well, that's how we feel, in our lifestyle. And it was like, you could see it's kind of like, it's crazy. But here's another thing. Here's another kid. And I'm gonna let you go. Here's another kid. He teaching his son how to be homosexual. His son go to school with his nails painted. And the kids at school don't want to pick the other boys at school don't want to be around him because he got his nail painted. So he getting teased, he getting bullied and stuff like that.
I see. Now it's kind of funny because in Yah's infinite wisdom, people think this is something to do with homosexuality. Non-tribal tattooing, piercing, makeup, nails painted. All of these things are looked down upon in the lifestyle of a quote unquote one who follows the way of Christ. And it has nothing to do with homosexuality. It's because these things create
Confusion, basically.
Confusion and division from people of trying to understand. So, example, right? The statement you had made representing that gay person was like, that's how gay people feel when they're excluded. Watch how, if he was talking to me, I'd have counted that he would have got hit with the TJ combo break. I would have broke that shit. Because I would have like, bro, one, whatever you choose to do, and I keep saying this, we've said this in past episodes of the 9th podcast, your sexual, intimate, personal behavior, whether trans, homosexual, or heterosexual, should not be public.
Right.
Period. Across the board. If you cut that whole shit out, you actually stop most of the problems. Yep. If a gay person goes, look, what I choose to do with my other sexually has nothing to do with what I'm doing in public life, and I just be normal and keep that sexual lifestyle, whether trans, homosexual, heterosexual, extraterrestrial, it doesn't matter. So, or bestiality or what, keep that shit to yourself, private to your life, then you won't be excluded from society because everyone will treat you normally. Period. Because here's a counter to that. Homosexual people don't even like trans people. That's funny now.
That's the weird part. That's the
LGBTQ community has internal fights within themselves. They're all fighting each other, and you're like, wait a minute, you made a community because you're saying that the heterosexuals are chastising, oppressing, labeling, discriminating, being prejudiced against you, being bigots against you. And then now y'all do that amongst each other. So when the pedo community joins you, oh, we don't want the pedo community. Whoa! Not that I'm vying for the pedophilia or the pedophiles out here, but why you don't want to accept them? Aren't you then now aren't you now doing exactly what you're accusing the heterosexual people of doing? Yeah, okay, there you are. And this is where now if their entire house of cards collapses on each other. Kendrick Lamar has taught us something, that we have not been hating efficiently. There's a level of hating I don't think we've hated efficiently yet. Because after watching what he did to Drake, then we understand what true hate is. And we live in a generation where we have to tolerate. I don't think anyone should stop hating. Just like you can love, you can also hate. What we have to be tolerant of is people hating us and no action is performed on it. Well, no violent action. I don't like straight people. All right, bro. I hate you. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that all that shit. All right, that's fine. Go over there. You stay with your people and your ilk. I'll be over here with my people of my ilk. We good. Trans hates gays. Gay hates trans. Hetero hates transsexuals. Extraterrestrials hates all of us. In fact, we're going to blow up the planet. That's fine. But as long as everyone can stay in their own gated community, that's fine. Then how are we going to work together? When you come into the general populace, you keep your personal, cultural, community shit in your house.
Well, travel, that's a hard thing, right? But tell you why is it if you look at the history of if you look at the history of the Greeks, and look at the history of America, you got too many different ethnicities trying to come together, and all of them have different structures, different things they allow, they don't allow, and it's like what they call it, a melting pot. Like it's so many different groups trying to come together, and if you look at history, period, history never was like, well, all these different groups of people come together and we sit in this one area. It would never work. Would never work. Now, if you look at country, if you do history, every group of people have their own culture. They thrive better, and I feel like
that's facts. That's facts throughout history. Throughout history, yes.
And I feel like. And I feel like if we'll be real honest, I feel like Black folks are welcoming to all these different cultures, right? But on the other side, these other cultures don't want to mingle with you, like with us. And I always say this. Is yes, you might have allies of different cultures, stuff like that. But the whole culture is not the same as that one or two people that's accepting from the different culture to come with our culture or vice versa. It's, as a whole, blacks as a whole, we are way welcome than any other culture, because
As an example, on a supporter thing, we went into Hilo, the supermarket. We're buying our rice. Quiet. We're buying our rice and stuff, right? There's a white woman in there. This is the only white woman in the entire supermarket. We live in Spanish Town. It's a ghetto. Ain't no white people here. All of the black people shop like she's not even there.
Right.
We mind our business as if she was just a regular black person, Jamaican person that was in the store. We don't care. Now, let's keep it a billion.
I'm ready for this.
Reverse that situation and put one black man in an all-white supermarket, in an all-Chinese supermarket, in an all-Japanese, Korean, Russian, German, Ukrainian, UK, Arab. You put that one black person in there, you can feel the tension.
You can feel the eye, like people say, you can feel the eyes of the room on you.
What is this doing in here? That's what would happen. But it just goes to show you they are comfortable around us. No, we're comfortable around them, but they're not comfortable around us.
Right. And here's another thing too, right? So I watched it's a gaming, like quick gaming thing, right? I watched it's like a documentary, and they was talking about, wow, they got League of Legends, you got what's the other game, Valorant, and all those different games have the Asian community is dominating when it comes to having like gaming jobs and stuff like that. But the people who play those games the most are not marketed or not shown more, because blacks is the number one in every gaming category when it comes to video games. But everything in entertainment, period, blacks are number one. Viewers and revenue.
Because we're poor, and the majority of our time is put into the consumption of entertainment. White, Arab, Asian, and other people, the way society is structured around them, it's structured where, listen, video games, right? If you're not making money off of it, it's just casual. Just there's nothing serious about it. Unfortunately, the system is not set up that way. Yes, he wants us to give him the tea, the cookie, but he can't eat the cookie. No, oatmeal. Well, there's raisins in it. There's no chocolate. Anyway, so yeah, sorry about that. Their societies are structured. This is not to say that melanated people of African descent does not have this within their culture. What it is to look at it from a majority to minority point of view. In the Caucasian society globally, a large majority of Caucasians have been conditioned to help keep the rule of the old kings or the masters of the world. So their forefathers are trying to pass down that hatred, that form of discrimination, prejudice, bigotry, racism, and and uh, and what's the word for this? Genocidal, my people is better than yours, exceptionalism, hegemony of rule. They ain't got time to play video games. In the video game industry, when you see them in there, like, well, then how come they're playing the video games? The answer for that is this: they have people in from the older generation who sees them getting involved in that, and they're like, listen, if we're going to get you involved in that, you have to rep the set. So you have to rep the Caucasian people. We can't have no other race better than you. So we're going to put all this money in, and we're going to subsidize to make sure you're the best in it, especially if it's making money. So they're not in it casually, like how we're in it. We're in it casually, and we just so happen to be nice at it, like how we've always been in it. Everything created on earth. You create something, here comes a black guy. Yo, can I play? We don't want that playing with us, but give us a ball, give us a controller, give us the pigskin. All of a sudden, it's like, oh man, why did y'all give this person this guy this thing? Then now we're one of the top, or if not the best.
Well, hold, try for us. I'm glad you say that.
And that's not in everything. So for white people who are watching, like, come on, you're saying no, but the majority, we are.
Try for us. I ask you this personal question. Do you keep up with college basketball, women college basketball, and the WNBA? I got a question. All right, so they try to make Andrew Reese the villain and make Caitlin Clark the superhero.
Of course, gotta do that.
Now,
you know what? It's like in basketball. You know why I'm glad? Although I wanted Kyrie Irving to win, you know why I'm glad Boston won? Because
they're gonna make Luka.
Everyone sees this and they're like, come on.
Listen to this. Look what happened to what's the MVP for last couple of years? What's his name? He was on Denver. Tall white dude.
In Denver. In Denver. Oh, you mean Joker?
Joker. Bro, yeah. They're trying to make Joker. Oh, he's the best player in NBA back to back. No, he good. He good.
He's godlike. Whoa.
Listen, he's good.
Godlike. Joker's godlike. It's just that. But I know what you're saying. But I'm just saying I don't want to take anything away from Joker. He's ridiculous. But I'm like, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, the best player in the league is Joker. It's just that they got into a bad matchup, which is why I keep telling people, oh, Denver swept. Yo, every team has a kryptonite team. And if no matter how good you are, you run into that team in the playoffs, you're cooked. That's it. Let's keep it real. If the Lakers got past Denver, they would have beat everyone. The Lakers beat Boston in the series matchup this year, and one game they beat Boston without LeBron.
But here's the thing, right? I'm glad you say that. Yeah. The reason why, if you look at, and I thought Timberwolves was going to go to the finals. I thought Timberwolves had enough pieces to beat the Mavericks.
Nah, they couldn't beat the Mavericks because both of them are complete teams. Here's the difference with the Mavs and the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have a complete team, and they decided to refer to Michael Jordan Jr.
Yeah,
that's what happens. So that's what happens when you get the ball to Michael Jordan and you say, "Just do what you do," and you start shooting 5 for 16. Scottie Pippen was saying Michael Jordan was a bad basketball player. You know why Michael Jordan said Scottie Pippen is his favorite teammate of all time? Scottie Pippen hid the bad basketball that Michael Jordan plays. And people take the comment Michael Jordan is a bad basketball player out of context. They don't understand the context in which it's being said. Allen Iverson is a horrible basketball player. So is Kobe Bryant. Everyone's like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying these things? This is crazy.
Carmelo Anthony also.
Carmelo Anthony, terrible basketball player. Let me explain why these players are terrible basketball players. One, let us fix the terminology properly so you can get the full context. They are horrible NBA professional basketball players. They are great solo basketball players.
Oh, 1v1.
If you said Michael Jordan one-on-one, no one's beating Jordan. He's the best. If you say in a team setting, no. He's a ball hog. He doesn't listen. He doesn't confide into his teammates. There's a part, as great as Kobe Bryant is, there's a part where Kobe Bryant would not pass the ball. There's a part where Kobe Bryant would not shoot the ball. Kobe Bryant says, Scottie Pippen is one of my greatest idols ever. And he knows why, because Scottie was like this. Jordan, your ego's so big, there's no way to stop you from actually sharing with the team. So I tell you what, I'm going to be the utility man. Now, if anyone's sitting there, he said, Michael Jordan said these words himself. Scottie Pippen's job was to plug in the holes that was left in the team. He would this is not to say Michael Jordan doesn't rebound, but he would rebound, he would assist, he would cheat on the defense, he would block, he would take charges, he does everything. That's what made the Chicago Bulls the greatest team ever assembled. That 72 and 10 team is the greatest team in the history of the NBA because they did everything. And it just goes to show you 76 years in the NBA, and there's only one team that ever did everything. Everything. They rebound, they assist, they block, they steal. They were number one in all of the categories. They got 72 games. They got the one of only two teams in 76 years that had 70 plus wins, and then they won the chip. Wild. But who's responsible for that? Here's an example. And I don't mean to change this off in the basketball, I'm just making the point of this. Everyone talks about Michael Jordan going in, drawing the double team, and deferring to Steve Kerr to shoot the ball, to put the Bulls up by, I think, one? It's one or two.
I think it's two.
Yeah. Now, Utah gets the ball with 5 seconds left on the clock. Why does everyone think the game is over? Down 2 points, 5 seconds? That's too much time. You can get a 3, rebound, try to go back up, get and 1 and a foul. That's way too much time. Way too much time. A 3 to win? You miss, you can rebound and try to go and crash the boards. If it goes in and you get fouled, you lose. Or you go into overtime. Worse. Everyone forgets the play that ended that series. Inbound. Pippen come off of his man, cheats the defense, dives, steals the ball, kick out to Kukoc. Kukoc dunks it. Bulls win by 4. Everyone forgot the last play of the game. Everyone forgot the last play of the game. This is what Michael Jordan depends on. Because he understands he alone cannot do everything. He knows that. That's why it's like Pippen, even with the beef between the two, they did an interview with Scottie Pippen. Why you trash Michael Jordan? Because of the shit he said about me. All right, but if you had a chance to play with LeBron or Michael Jordan, I'm playing with Jordan. It's like, but you was just shitting on Jordan. Like, what does my personal opinion about Michael Jordan have to do with me playing with the greatest basketball player of all time? Like, don't get it twisted. He said some shit about me. He shitted on me. I'm shitting on him, but that got nothing to do with the fact. And the fact is, I will play with Jordan because Jordan got that dog in him. That's not to say LeBron doesn't have the dog in him. The difference is LeBron is a better player than Michael Jordan in the NBA. One-on-one, first of all, one-on-one, I don't see Jordan beating LeBron. Prime LeBron. I don't want old Jordan versus, actually, old Jordan is not beating old LeBron. Like, get out of here with that. He's going to run through him. Like, out of here. He's gonna ragdoll him. He's gonna the fuck out of here. And he's just dunking. There's nothing Jordan can do about it. And anyone who sits there, like, come on, you open. Okay, let's look at Michael Jordan at 38, 39, and 40. And let's look at LeBron at 38, 39, going on 40. Stop it.
Well, hold on. I want to say this real quick. Aaron Gordon on Denver Nuggets. Aaron Gordon is 6'10". And LeBron still this day, you go look at the games, still this day bully Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is Aaron Gordon playing for Denver.
Aaron Gordon is. He got robbed from the dunk contest.
He's 6'10". He's 6'10".
Yes.
And look, LeBron one arm him moving out the way. You can look at the games. Literally one arm him and moving.
I'm telling you right now, if the Lakers had Aaron Gordon, the Lakers would have won 2 NBA championships right now. I guarantee you that right now.
That's a big dude. That's a big dude, big strong. He literally moved LeBron. Literally moved Aaron Gordon. And you know Aaron Gordon defense. He's known for his defense, and he can score.
And that's why Denver is so
good. Yep.
A lot of defenders on their team. Michael Jordan didn't have a lot of good defenders on his team. All he had, if you look at the two Bulls dynasties, they had their primary defenders were their power forward and their small forward. That was Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant. When they lost Horace Grant, as they lose Horace Grant and they fight against the Orlando Magics, they beat the Bulls. Oh, that's because Jordan was coming. Shut up. Jordan just dropped 55 with the Knicks the other day. Cut it out.
They couldn't handle Shaq. They couldn't handle Shaq and Penny. That's point blank.
Shaq and Penny was the neutralizer, and they had a great defender in Horace Grant that they could not neutralize. Will Purdue and Bill Wellington is not doing nothing to no Horace Grant. That is exactly why Phil Jackson says we need somebody who can defend, hustle, rebound. That's what we need. People don't understand the reason why the Bulls need a great rebounder is because Michael Jordan shoots a lot. Yep. And if you can rebound, Jordan's a great shooter, but he's not 100%. And if you can rebound a 70%, a 42% shooter from the field, you'll up him up to like 80-something%, which is why Jordan scored so much. Get LeBron Dennis Rodman, and LeBron's averaging 30 points.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. Sean Kipp, in a recent podcast, this week, came out this week, he said, Jordan never beat us. Guess who beat us? Scottie Pippen. He said we was okay for Jordan scoring 30, 35, but we have with Scottie Pippen scoring 16, 20 with 15 rebounds and like 5 steals. We couldn't neutralize him. We didn't care about Jordan. You let Jordan score all day. He gonna be his own. He gonna be at his own demise. He can do whatever he want. But if we couldn't stop Scottie Pippen, that's what we lost. That literally happened. The podcast literally happened this week.
Every single team that has played against the Chicago Bulls said the same thing. Even hating ass Isaiah Thomas was like, "It's not Jordan that's the problem. Let him shoot. Yep. Who cares? You have to stop Pippen. He's the utility man. Pippen was the problem, and that's why Pippen didn't get his flowers. Doggy, stop it."
I'm gonna give you an example. Look at the Mavericks. Mavericks say let Luka score, but guess we gotta watch. Guess we gotta watch out for
Kyrie.
And guess what happened? Kyrie didn't have his best games. None of them series. They won one series.
That's why they said shut down Kyrie and Luka's done.
Yep. Wait. Kyrie was playing. Look, what people don't know. Kyrie played defense. I ain't never seen Kyrie ever in his career play defense like he did these past playoffs. Yep. Kyrie cannot be on that team. Kyrie needs to get past whatever nonsense was said when he was on the Nets between him and LeBron. Just go to the Lakers. That's what he needs to do. He needs to go to the Lakers. Luka, and then the one of criticism. But here's the thing about the NBA, right? The NBA, and what's his name said it? What's your boy name? Agent Zero. I keep in his name. Gilbert Arenas said. Yeah. The NBA is trying to market these European groups. Like if you look at what's your boy name? He was on the Timberwolves.
They're trying to push, and not even that. Look at what's going on in the OKC. They're what's his name? I forgot his name.
Sid Gidris, Giddy.
Hold on for a second. Can you, guys? So I don't have to yell because I'm already yelling. as it is.
Come close the door.
No, we're gonna cook in here. Oh, I close the door. Close the door. Oh my goodness, we're gonna cook in here. It's gonna get hot ridiculously now. Oh. I'm already sweating and the door's already open and I have a fan right in front of me. All right. 1 second. Sorry about that.
You got
So yeah, okay. So the thing is, they want to expand their league throughout the world because they don't want Africa to create the African Basketball Association, which would be the new ABA. Because if basketball players in Africa start learning how to play basketball, they'll be the only ones to defeat the United States.
shit.
The
They
United
not play
States
basketball right now. They
Yeah.
got to play right now. Fucking what's your boy name from Philly?
They won't have hegemony wise. It like the Africa would dominate the Olympics because their small forward will be 6'5". No, their point guard will be 6'5". All of their centers coming off the bench and starting is 7 foot.
Hold on. There's do you know there's a race of Africans that play basketball that's all
Yes.
of they just they culture, they race period is 6'5" up. Just
Yes, I
all
know that.
just the what is it, one culture. Every single man, every single boy is 6'5". I'm talking about
There's
within
a
doubt.
difference with them. They're naturally stronger.
Yep.
They're naturally more agile because of the lifestyle that they lived growing up.
Yep.
They grow up in an environment where, okay, so like the average person who grows up in the United States, okay, a prime example of strength, LeBron James is basketball's greatest player ever in terms of health and superb how he keeps his body. But that's because LeBron's discipline.
Yeah.
He literally said, I'm going to discipline myself, whatever. The remainder of the basketball players in the league do not do that. They don't. LeBron's been doing that since he was in high school. So this is the normal pattern for him, coming out of high school, going to the NBA, all the way to his later years. That's why at 39, he's Kobe reverse dunking from the dots. Like, stop. Like, what? Why are you still doing that at 39? You're going, this season he's going to be playing, he's going to be 40. And he's going to average 25-7-7. Madness.
But it's nothing.
That's madness.
Here's what I hate about, and this is what I hate about football. I'm not talking about. It's not even the football players. It's the owners. It's the league. Stop trying to put numbers on these players, because a lot of time these dudes still could be better. They could be top 10, top 5 players in their position, and because they 35 or they 36. Oh man, we don't want him anymore. We don't like Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook still could get you 20, 25, 15 rebounds. He still could give you a double-double, a triple-double, whatever it is. But they try to push him out the league because now he's older. But he's still giving people that work. Stop trying to put numbers because it's not marketable. It's always marketable to market a young guy. But LeBron is 40. It's still, like you said, 27-7, 25-7-7. That's still better than 90% of the league. They say, oh, well, I don't see LeBron playing for the next 3 years. You got bench players who only score 5 points a game. 0 points. Some of them don't even score no points a game. So why? I don't like how the NBA trying to market and these guys like Carmelo. Carmelo was still hitting threes. Carmelo was still getting 4 for 4. They pushed him out the league.
First of all, the way this league is now, because of Steph Curry expanded the age of retiring out of the NBA. You can retire out the NBA at 50 now because now it's a shooting game.
Yep.
Physical it's a shooting
game. Like Steph, I think Steph will retire whenever he want to retire because his game could transition. But it ain't gonna transition. It's like
His game is getting better. I'm like, it doesn't. His game is not as taxing on his body as it is for those who go play in the paint. He's just shooting. That's it. Steph can actually out-endure LeBron James. But then again, LeBron James can shoot anywhere either.
And nothing about Steph game. You look at Steph training. You look at Steph training compared to LeBron's. Step
Yeah.
training is more of a cardio. This he runs from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Always pick and roll. Always run.
Yep.
People say he got. I would call it like he got a good heart. You know what I mean? A good heart is like his blood is pumping very well because all his training is endurance. Because he can run all day. Oh, when I say all day, go look at his basketball games. He's what 30, 6, 7, still running all day, and don't get tired. Don't get tired. The only time he get tired, when he had literally had to drag his team ain't scoring nothing. He's just going 50, 60. If he have to, he's gonna do it. Now he may burn out from that, but if he had the 2016, well not since 2017, 2015 Golden State Warriors, the dude was running all day, and he had good teammates, so he could do that. So like the NBA now, man, you can't even say his game will transition. He could hit the play style he have now. He could be probably like 50, 55, 60. Because all he got to do is grab the ball and shoot. Literally, run around to that corner, grab the ball and shoot. That's all you could do.
That's it.
All you got to do.
But that's all you need, and that's a play. That's like John Stockton could have stayed in the league if he wanted to.
Yeah, he wasn't getting hit like that. All you pass it, boop, tip it out, boop. I mean, it just
that would have kept a lot of things. That's why I don't think LeBron's gonna leave. I think LeBron's gonna play 2 years in the league with his son before he leaves. So I think he got 2 more years left. I think LeBron's gonna retire at 41.
I don't think
or 42. Because Robert Parrish, let me see something.
I don't think he will leave because of his skill. I think he will leave because of he's doing this for his whole life. His son, I think he's gonna wait till his other son come. His other son right now is 17. So I think he's gonna wait till his other son get into the league and then retire mentally. He still has it. I think mentally he's gonna retire. He said he's been in the NBA longer than he lived. I mean, he's been in the NBA longer than he was not in the NBA.
Robert Parrish played 21 seasons in the NBA, and he retired at 43. And he retired at his 96-97 season with the Bulls, with 1,611 games played in his NBA career. Damn. Hold on, time out. Who's played a lot? Which player has played?
LeBron, I think.
No.
Well, games?
The longest in the NBA. The longest played player in the
Vince
NBA.
Carter?
Vince Carter, 22 seasons.
LeBron got one more season after that.
Yeah. That's why I said LeBron's got this was
20th.
his
20th, yeah.
No. Wait a minute. No.
He came in 03.
And it's
22.
25. So he played 21 years. Okay.
How
many seasons did LeBron play?
21 seasons. You mean 22nd?
I know it. So he's going into his 22nd. And then he's going to want to beat Vince Carter so he can get another one on his list. So he's going to play 2. He's playing this year and 2025, 2026. He's going to play those. He's going to play those.
I forgot what year that LeBron played the most minutes or the most points and the most he got the most points, the most rebounds, the most steals overall in NBA history for the playoffs. I think he got the most.
All of that. He's an animal. I'm looking at LeBron James, 21 seasons. He's an animal. And at 39, he played 71 games. He only missed 9 games. He's a demon. Minutes per game. And he averaged 35 minutes this season.
Yep.
In fact, LeBron James has never averaged under. He's an animal. The lowest minutes LeBron James ever played in his career was 33 minutes. That's the lowest.
What's the card? I think Spurs was like 32. They they hitters, like the superstars, they play
Yeah.
like 32. They play 32, 35. They don't play 48 and shit like that. They don't play like whole games like back then.
Season 2, he played 42 minutes. He is an animal. Season 3, 42.5. He's an animal. He's an animal. Points per game 20, 27, 31, 27, 30, 28, 29, 26, 27, 28, 27, 25, 25, 26, 25, 25, 30, 28, and 28 last year? He averaged 28.9 points last year? He's an animal. And then he averaged 25.7 this year. He's
Well,
a demon.
I think last year he was like top 5. Top 5, top 6 in like points, average points a game.
This is buffoonery. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Jordan is godlike. No one's taking that away from him. But this is absolute buffoonery, bro. Hold on, let me see something. How many seasons has LeBron? I just want to make the comparison, bro. I just want to make the comparison. Michael Jordan. How many seasons has Michael Jordan played?
16?
15.
15.
15. Wow, his last year with the Washington Wizards, he played all 82 games.
I think he averaged like 20 points something too, huh?
He averaged 20 points on the dot. 26-3. That was what he scored. And at 26-3, right? I don't even want to compare Michael Jordan's stats to LeBron because people will really see what the truth is. People don't really want to do this, man. How many? One second. I just want to pull up LeBron next. I want to go to year 15 of LeBron.
Oh, it's not even comparable.
Year 15.
Year 15 was the Miami Heat, huh? I think
Yeah,
Miami Heat.
They're both year 15. Let's see minutes. All right. No, he was in Cleveland in year 15. He played 80. He played 82 games. Jordan played 82 games.
What year was that? 2000. That's
2000.
13? No. 16, 17.
2017, 18. So he played 8. They both played 82 games, right? LeBron averaged 36.9 minutes. Jordan averaged 37 minutes. So 0.1 difference. Jordan played 0.1 minute more than LeBron. LeBron averaged 27.5. Jordan averaged 20. Right? Rebounds 8.6. Jordan 6.1. Assists 9.1 for LeBron. Jordan 3.8. What is this? Steals per game. Jordan dropped 1.5 steals in his 15th season. LeBron dropped 15 steals per game, 1.4. Wow, that's comparable. Blocks 0.9 for LeBron. Blocks 0.5 for Jordan. Neither one of them was meant to be blocking, so I don't even. Field goal percentage. Field goal made 83, 8.3. What?
Field goal?
Field goals made 8.3. Field goals made 10.5.
I don't put field goals. Free throws? No, they free throws.
No, I guess that's I don't know how they're ranking that, but it's 8.3 for LeBron, and then for for LeBron it's 10.5. Jordan's 8.3. Field goal attempts. It's a lot of stats over there.
That's for everything, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at this for everything.
What type of shoe he had in 2005? He had a.
in 2015 is steals per games. I got that one. Wait, what? What am I looking at? 10.5. Field goal attempts 19.3. How much was Jordan's? 18.6. Field goal percentage. There we go. Oh, all right. Okay, so 44.5 for Jordan in the year 15. LeBron was 54.2.
Well, if you could look at it too, because if you only average 20 points, I mean,
Three-point percentage. LeBron was 36.7 in year 15. Jordan's was 29 point. Jordan was not that great of a three-pointer. He could shoot, but like you don't expect Jordan to be making threes like that. The only thing Jordan was better at is free throws against him. His free throws was 87. What is it? 87, 82. LeBron's was 73. And then LeBron obviously had more turnovers, offensive rebounds.
well, you got look at usage ratings too. He was the focal point of the team. I don't know. I don't know. Jordan was the focal point of the team. I don't think so. Yeah, he
No,
was.
He was the offensive. The ball ran through Scottie Pippen. It never ran
No,
through
no,
Jordan.
no. I'm talking about for the year 15. That's Wizards.
Oh, yes, it was. Yeah, it was Jordan.
Jordan?
He was a focal. Yeah,
I thought it was Gilbert Arenas.
could be Gilbert Arenas. Could be. Can't sit there and say it was not. Actually, it would be Gilbert.
I think it was. That was 20 points, bro.
He was averaging 20 points, but Gilbert was going nuts in that year
They
in
called,
Washington. So,
they called him Agent Zero for a reason.
yeah. So, but yeah, that's crazy. And this is what I'm saying. This Scottie Pippen made a statement. He says, at the end of LeBron James' career, he will statistically be greater than Michael Jordan. That's a fact. And people better not sit there and say, "Oh man, that's BS," because Jordan. If Jordan had played as long as LeBron, no, bro,
you can't. I hate when people are hyper. You can't say that. You don't know. You can't
do hypotheticals. And number two, off of hypotheticals, if we look at the trend, if we're looking at his stats, after his last year with the Bulls, he went down from 28 points, 28.7 points a game to 22, and the next year to 20. He was declining.
Yeah. He was old too.
Yeah, he was old. Michael Jordan was like 39 at the time. He was declining. So I'm like, but the thing is, if you look at Michael Jordan's decline at his age versus LeBron's decline at his age,
it's only 2 points. Like score wise, it was 27, 29, 27, 28 for average.
But LeBron is still considered like top 5 in the league at his age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
yep.
Ridiculous.
Last year it was 28 points a game.
28 points last year. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's top. That was top 5 in the league.
In the league, like how is he? And he's the oldest man.
Yep.
Like of all the dudes that was scoring out there, like why is the 38-year-old man in this top 5 category?
Last year it was a guy, right? It was I forgot his name, but his daddy played with LeBron's team or played against LeBron. You remember that? They played in 03. He said, he played against my dad. He said, what's your dad's name? He said, damn, I feel old.
Yeah, that's crazy. You play in a league so long that you meet the son of a dude you beat 20 years ago.
The first game he ever played.
It's like, yo, LeBron James, what up, B? He's like, yo, you played against my dad. He might as well tell you that, and then he does a fadeaway to tell your daddy I'm still nice. Tell your daddy I'm still nice. I'm still here.
I think he scored like 25. The first game was 25.
On that game.
Yep.
And he came home, I'd have slapped my son in the back of his head. I'm like, oh, 20 years. You cooked my ass, and 20 years later, he cooking you. Now you gonna go around talking about cooking whole families.
I forgot. It was somebody. Richard Jefferson. Not Richard Jefferson. He was on the Celtics team. I forgot where he was at. But he was like there was a rookie player on the team, and LeBron had a bad game. I think it's on Miami Heat. He said LeBron had a bad game.
That guy talked shit.
Yeah.
LeBron was like, "Oh, really?" And flat for him.
I forgot who was playing against him. I forgot who was defending him. And
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Too. He played the same team with LeBron on the Cavs. Not Richard Jefferson, but the one.
Not Richard Jefferson.
But the friend. They got a podcast together. Still on the road or something.
Shepard?
No, not Shepard.
Oh, okay.
It was I'm trying to think of the name, but he is it's sort of podcast. Him, Richard Jefferson, and I forgot his name. He was on the Cavs, and this is before he got to the Cavs, and he was talk like the dude was on the bench talking trash about him, and then the coach was like, man, the coach and he was like, man, shut up. Man, the dude dropped 30. They were looking at him the whole time, talking trash. And it's only a couple players that did that. You got LeBron, you got Kobe, you got LeBron, Kobe, Michael Jordan used to do that shit.
LeBron is doing things that no other player in the history of the NBA is gonna be able to do. LeBron is beating fathers and son, and then he's gonna play with his son. Like he's doing shit. Like I'm mad because they need to change the logo to him.
Yep.
People like change the logo to Kobe, but nah, bro. The logo got to be changed to LeBron.
What? Here's the thing is, they want to change the logo to Kobe because Kobe died. They wasn't saying none of that stuff when he was alive. Or change the logo to Kobe. It was all because he died. That's the only reason why they're doing that.
Well, then if that's the case, then give it to Bill Russell.
He just died. He just died too.
He just died recently, and he has 11 championships. No other player in the history of the NBA had that. You're gonna give it to Jordan. Nah, bro. Jordan is nice, but like what Jordan has accomplished in the league, people keep saying,
it's
like,
outside the league, not in the league. Accomplished.
Well, he hasn't accomplished a lot outside of the league.
What? I'm talking about like for like the shoot game.
So that don't mean anything. The Jordan brand Jordan isn't as great as everyone makes it out to be. Brand Jordan is great for Michael Jordan, not for the NBA.
He don't own.
Exactly.
The Jordan brand.
He doesn't own it, but he is brand Jordan.
Yeah.
And he himself is it. So although he doesn't own it, it is named after him, the iconic person. And I'm not saying Jordan didn't have an influence with the sneaker, but you have to keep in mind when people go 6 finals. But I hate when people say that. Because you know why? I'm like, so we're gonna sit there and ignore Bill Russell's 8 finals with no losses. Are we gonna? You do know that he 8-peated, right? Straight. 8-peated, lost, and then won the last 3 to get 11 championships. Like, are we really just ignoring this? Because but nobody else.
Every time you win a championship, guess what happens?
What?
What's given to the people that won, the best player?
The finals MVP.
Yeah, it is named after Bill Russell.
No,
what's Bill Russell award?
The MVP, the regular MVP, I think is named after Bill Russell. Finals MVP, I don't think is named after. Hold on, NBA most valuable player award.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I think it is the MVP of the finals MVP. I'm gonna tell you why, because Bill Russell always come out when they win the finals. Every championship they have, he come on the stage and present the award.
Who is the NBA most valuable player award?
Named after.
Named after, right? Okay, good. Since 2022-2023, winners received the Michael Jordan Trophy, named for the 5-time MVP, often considered a great. What? That's not what I asked. Bill Russell. Who is the NBA MVP award named after? Bill Russell.
Right.
But what? Who was named after most? Who was named after the NBA Most Valuable Player Award? Finals. Let me see something. Let me see if finals is separate. Oh, both MVP awards are named after Bill Russell. There's MVP and then there's Finals MVP. They're both named after Bill Russell.
And that's what I'm saying. How can when people bring up 6 titles in the 6 titles, not in a row, but 6 titles, 6-0 in the NBA Finals. When he went to the championship, he still was Bill Russell. You still got to get it. Bill Russell. As I'm saying, after every championship, they always bring Bill Russell to the championship, and Bill Russell present the award.
And this is the shit I don't like. I don't like when people talk about Michael Jordan. Oh, he won 6 championships. back-to-back three-peats, and Bill Russell won an 8-peat. That's 8 championships in a row.
Did Horace Grant won? Was 6? Wait, was it Horace Grant? Yeah, Horace Grant won a 6-0 too, huh? 8 or something like that, huh? I think.
No, he didn't win 8-0. The only other player to win 6 champions, the only other player that will go to 6 finals and win 6 times in a row is actually 3 players have done it in the history of basketball. Only 3. Bill Russell, who did the most, 8. Michael Jordan, who did 6. Scottie Pippen, who did 6 with Jordan.
Wait, I thought Horace Grant too, right? Didn't left the Bulls, and he went to one else and won. Wait, what to do with the Spurs? Did he go to the Spurs and won?
No. He won. Let me see.
I know it's somebody because he's part of the stat too. And people were like, well, he went 6-0 in the finals, and then he was like,
how many championships did what's this guy's name? You said Horace Grant.
Horace Grant
win 4. He won 4, and he won 1 with the Lakers.
Yeah, not Horace Grant. It's somebody. I'm trying to think of the name.
Who won 6?
No, it's Horace Grant. Wait, Horace Grant's son. Horace Grant's nephew is Jeremiah Grant, the one to play for the Detroit Pistons. I didn't know that.
Oh no, how many championships did Dennis Rodman win? He won 5. 3 with the Bulls, 1 with the Lakers. No, 3 with the Bulls. I don't think he won 1 with the Lakers. I think it was 2 with Detroit.
What's the dude? Yeah. What's the dude that went to the Spurs? He went to the Spurs and won 2. Like matter of fact, he had the most. He had the most championships jumping from team to team. No, not Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr won 5. Steve Kerr won 5 championships, but he won. That's as a player. He's won more as a coach. Altogether, he's won more.
No, I'm trying to think. He went from it's like you know how LeBron went from Miami, Cavaliers, Miami.
It's Robert Horry.
Yeah, Robert Horry.
Robert Horry.
I mean, with the Lakers. Did he go to the Lakers?
He won 7 championships with 3 different teams.
Yeah.
Houston Rockets, the Lakers, and the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah. He was what? Was he undefeated record too, right? He lost. He got an undefeated record too, right?
No. He's lost. He's lost before, but what Michael Jordan's record of the NBA Finals is based off of a lie. So what they're trying to say is this: if you get into the finals and you win a championship, that considers a win. They don't count you losing in the playoffs.
They don't, yeah.
They count, but that's stupid. That doesn't make, if you're in the playoffs and you lose, it's a loss.
First 9 seasons L in the playoffs.
Yeah, Michael Jordan took 9 L's straight. All right, and so but when every time he went to the finals, he never lost. LeBron's been to the finals and he lost. So now people are keeping finals records, and I'm like, you guys are
final records lost. That's crazy.
Yeah, final record, but they invented that stat to make Michael Jordan
look good. Yeah,
and the sad part is he's still not the greatest because Bill Russell is 8-0 or 11-1. I'm like, either one, he's still better than Jordan.
Wait, Chafford, even if you do, if you look at it record-wise, it's still 11. Like, for example, you know how people say, what is it, 11 times 1? No, what's it called? I'm trying to think of the stat where it's like, even if it's 6-0, right? If you do 11-1, it's still 11. It's like it's still 11.
It's still more than him.
Yeah.
And if you say, okay, we're going to give up one of his championships to negate the loss, then it's 10-0. So it's like, okay, fine. Take away one of Bill rings to negate the loss. It's 10-0.
If it's 6-0, that means it's a 6.0, right? If it's 11 out of 12, what is that?
But the thing is, people go, Michael Jordan's the only one that's done it. It's like, that's not true. Scottie Pippen is 6-0 as well. I'm like, you keep forgetting that. And like Michael Jordan said, every championship I won, who was right there next to me? Scottie Pippen. But because him and Pippen got beef, everyone wants to make it like, man, why Pippen is tripping? Pippen is tripping because what Pippen's saying is true.
Well, the thing is, Pippen wasn't saying. he didn't say none of that until the thing is, and this why I think Michael Jordan is a hater too. A lot of people don't admit that too.
Jordan's a hater.
Why release that on a championship?
Because Pippen said it. Pippen kept it real. He released The Last Dance to glorify himself because he wanted to undermine LeBron James' 4th championship. Let's keep it a billion. That's what he did. Stop acting like that. You see, this is the thing I don't like about Jordan fans. Yo, look, we know Jordan is godlike. We know he's the greatest. But come on, man. Call him out when he does his free, man. Stop acting like Jordan is this infallible icon. Stop. Jordan's an asshole. Everyone knows it. He knows it.
Another thing is he had the fucking shit ready 2 years before that. He had it way longer. He was holding on to it.
Yeah, he was holding on to it because he was worrying whether or not LeBron was going to win one more championship. And he's like, when LeBron wins that championship, I'm going to undermine him. All right, Scotty snitched on him. But like, oh yes, why would Scotty snitch on him? Did you see what they did to Scotty in the film?
Yep.
Oh, they didn't say anything. They didn't do nothing wrong about Scotty. They showed all the negatives of everyone on the team except Michael Jordan. He was the only one. Well, the reason why it went like that is because, it's like my will to win. I don't stop.
The thing is, Jordan had to approve everything that goes in the video. Everything. I mean, in the movie, whatever you want to call it, the documentary. He had to approve it. So that's why. Guess what else? Everybody else is coming against Jordan too. Just not Pippen. Pippen is just Pippen is just the big one out of the
biggest guy outside of Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
That's why it's the thing. And because Jordan cannot take back what he said about Scottie Pippen being his favorite player, that's what makes Pippen stand out. People forget that Horace Grant, Bill Cartwright,
what's the name?
Sure Craig Hodges.
Yeah, Craig Hodges. Yep.
Like, listen, y'all don't have to like me. Y'all may see me as a nobody, although Craig Hodges was godlike. Yep. But like he kept it a billion. And Horace Grant was like, listen, y'all think I was ready to punch Jordan in his face. You think he could just talk to anyone? Like, people don't understand, like, Chicago was not what you thought it was, bro.
Nope.
The championships is what hid the negative things within the group. Scottie Pippen shows the type of person he is. Everyone's like, yo, Pippen is messed up. Are you aware that Pippen got clothesline, punched in the back of head, got fucked up by Dennis Rodman? And then when Phil Jackson came and said, yo, Dennis, I want to apologize to Scotty about the block because I want to get you on the team. And he came, he said, yo, listen, man, I'm really sorry. Yo, I'm trying to win these championships. You in? And that's all I need to know is you in. I don't need to be your friend. I just need to know you're going to be there to rebound. Dennis was like, Pippen's my nigga. He's like, I respect that. I'm in. And they became friends. Now, were they these cool friends? Like, no.
First of all, Michael Jordan wasn't even hanging with Scottie Pippen. He was hanging with what's his name? For the Suns.
No. That's not really true. He did invite Pippen to his house. Pippen was one of the only rare few basketball players that could come to his house, play one-on-one, and train with Jordan. And Jordan was always with him. But let's keep it a billion. Everyone knows why Jordan did that.
Yeah, for championships.
It was not because Pippen is his friend. It's because he could rely on Pippen to help him win. Everything Jordan did was for Jordan.
Yep. What's his name? Charles Barkley is his best friend. And what's the dude from
No longer.
You stop? Oh yeah.
Jordan's no longer talking to Barkley because when the Pippen thing came out, Barkley didn't stand 100% on Jordan's side. Yeah. Barkley was like, yeah, what Pippen is saying is fucked up. Pippen should have never said any of that and stuff like that. But it's not like the things Pippen is saying is 100% a lie. Jordan didn't like that. So he took that personal.
What's another dude from Knicks?
Charles Oakley.
Yeah, that's his best friend.
But that's his best friend because Charles Oakley doesn't comment on it.
Right.
He's neutral. Charles Oakley was like, do you think Jordan will ever forgive Pippen and become friends anymore? And he's like, man, that shit is never going to become. That's a lie. That's a lie. I guarantee you that right now. That's a lie. Jordan, as they get older and their mortality comes in, all that shit gonna stop. All that shit gonna stop. We're gonna cut it out.
Shit, well, no, Jordan is not.
No.
You think so?
Even Jordan, the age diminishes your ego after a while. Because when you can't compete, what needs to happen to Michael Jordan for his ego to be diminished is the legacy of Michael Jordan being named the greatest player of all time. That has to go. Once that goes, Jordan will then calm down. It's the same thing that happened to another player, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has an ego issue,
He's still
but
salty now. Nah, he's salty. Nah.
he's still salty.
He's salty now
But,
still.
but he let it go. He let it go. At time heals all. He let it go. He didn't hold. Remember, he's salty, but at least he had the decency to go out there and give LeBron James the ball. He didn't have to be a part of that shit.
No, he had to. He had to.
No, he didn't. He could have been a dickhead about it. I said no. Look at the Bulls reunion that they were supposed to have. Pippen, Jordan, and Rodman did not show up. See, ego. These guys are still young enough for their egos to still affect them. But at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's age, he's like, yo, I've held on that shit for almost half a century. Let it go.
Well, he ain't have to travel. He ain't got a choice. He ain't got a choice.
No. Not let go. Not let go the accolade, but let go the negativity.
Yeah, they used to bring. Yep.
You have to let it go. For instance, I have some world records. The only difference is I had the foresight on certain world records that I was like, yo, there are certain world records I'm gonna set and make sure that when I die, I go to the grave with those world records. Those are max score world records. So my Contra world record will never go. It will always stay.
Yeah, Mario. Was it Super Mario?
My Mario record will never go. Nah, Super Mario record's plausibly beatable. There's like 2 other players in the world that can beat it if they stop cheating and if Twin Galaxies stop allowing them to do something, break a rule that they're not supposed to break. But it's 2 white guys and they're like, oh, but let them break it because the black guy holds the record, so can't let that happen. So we're gonna bend the rule for them.
I think it was the record for the most tournament wins. That would never be broke. Let me tell you why. It's so many different teams now. It's so many.
Too many different teams to win, and then we're still out there competing and winning locals and minors. We just haven't won a major championship in a while. The Empire has 13 world championships. I think somebody's won more than us in that.
What Evo?
No. We have 21 world championships, but 13 of them are from fighting games.
Gotcha.
13 of them from fighting games. But even so, at some point, if I become rich, I can just hire a new generation to keep the dynasty going. But in terms of the most tournament wins for a video game team or whatever the case may be, that's going to be us for a very long time until the Empire dissolves. I die and my children don't take it up, and then a new team comes along. And
I still don't think it's just too many. They got to be like 15, 16. 15 to 20 years, maybe even longer than that, because it is. You got to see how many teams. There are so many teams right now. Yeah, it's impossible. Like I can say impossible. It's hard.
It's not impossible. It's just improbable. But it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. Even the records LeBron James now isn't impossible. You have to remember, it is as highly improbable in this day and age. Keep this in mind. When Bill Russell started, and when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Wilt Chamberlain, when they all started and they set those records, 100 games, 8 championships in a row, and 11 championships, everyone's like, those records will never be broken. And little by little, 38,000 points from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, even the quote-unquote GOAT Michael Jordan couldn't break the record. Even not LeBron James, Kobe Bryant couldn't break the record. Even the dominant Shaquille O'Neal couldn't break the record. And here comes some little kid from Akron, Ohio, who destroys the record. He didn't just beat it, he destroyed it.
He's still going,
and then he's still going. If Luka Doncic keeps up what he's doing, LeBron's record is finished.
No. Look it up. He said Luka Doncic could average 35 points a game from now to his end of his career. He still won't beat it.
When's the end of his career?
what Luka Doncic already said, he's not gonna play that very long. He said, "I'm."
See, and that is what's keeping LeBron. That's what will keep LeBron's legacy around for the longest time, for the next 20 to 30 years, until the new generation comes. Some Steph Curry's son will come in the game. And when he comes in the game, he'll be averaging 35 points from shooting from downtown. And when they include the 4-point line,
Yep.
these things change everything.
Yep. 10 the rules. Yep.
These things will change everything. But for now, LeBron's legacy is safe for the next quarter century. So it will take up to the NBA 110 before some random kid from freaking Africa, his name is called Jamil Hukmik, and he's just shooting, he inbound the ball anywhere, and he just shoots, and he's just looking at the camera while he shoots, and he just goes in and he just falls back on his people and shit like that. I'm like, you have to understand, evolution dictates LeBron James' record is not invincible. Just like Michael Jordan's wasn't, just like Kobe Bryant's wasn't, just like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's wasn't, just like anyone. Oh, no one's gonna beat Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. Well, why did Phil Jackson sit Kobe down? He only needed 19 more points, and there was like 8 more minutes left in the game. Stop. Someone from upstairs called Phil Jackson and said, bench him.
That's the thing about it, that's kind of hard though. That's still kind of, it's like
Kobe dropped 81. Hold on, timeout.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna find. I want you to understand something. Hold on, Google. Kobe Bryant, 81-point game. Right? I just want to go to the YouTube. I want to go to the YouTube videos where he scored. Was it Kobe Bryant? Oh, come on, YouTube.
But it's that thing. You got to look at if you watch the game. But they was calling crazy fouls for Kobe. They had a compilation where they showed Kobe getting the dude that's guarding Kobe was getting called a foul. And if you look at the videos, they showed this man didn't touch him, didn't hit him or none of that. And it's just called foul because they was so cool with the ref was so cool with fucking Kobe. I think a lot of times, like if you look at Joel Embiid fucking with 70 points, or you look at Cats, you look at what's your boy name for the Cavs now, and they was scoring 70. They had to fight for them 70. That's true. If you look at Kobe, they kind of like blow a whistle for everything for him. And they also made a ruling. Cause remember Jay Hart was scoring 35 points for damn near almost a whole season, and he got the most. What I think was he passed Jordan. I think Jay Harden passed Jordan for like the most points per game or something like that in a stretch, right?
Yeah.
Now they changed the rule where you have basketball players, they get to like 3-point line and it kind of like they'll shoot the ball, but they'll bump into the person or act on purpose in order to get a call. They stop their ruling. They don't do that no more. You stop doing that.
If someone tries to D you and you get them to jump in the end and you jump into them and shoot and hit them, they don't call that as a foul no more?
Nope, they changed it like 2 years ago. That's why if you look at James Harden numbers before that happened, 35 points a game. Then the following year they changed it, and guess what? He's 22, 25. His numbers dropped.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't go to the free throw line as much no more. If you look at the game right now, they ain't go to the free throw line as much anymore.
Yeah, I'm watching every point Kobe Bryant scored. Every point Kobe Bryant scored, 57, 59, that was a foul. I'm watching the game. It's not a lot of fouls. He wasn't at the free throw line that much. In fact, I'm going to look up the stats to see how much points he made from the free throw line. Oh, wow. Why did I watch 4 free throw shoots in a row? Oh, that's a good 3. Okay, 67, another 3 for 70. Wow, got him. Okay, he's up to 70. Kobe pulls up, right? Bam, 72.
Oh, it's on every point? Damn.
I'm sure, yeah. It's a highlight on YouTube. Okay, oh, that was a bump. 74, 75, 76. But what the hell? He's at the line again. 77. Okay. 77. 78. What the hell, 79? What the frick, 70, 80? He's at the line all the time.
I'm trying to tell you. It's
Okay, so
hold
he made 10 point. That's an upstairs call. That's
Yeah.
an upstairs call. Someone called from upstairs and said, if anyone stands next to this man,
blow the whistle.
call.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's only like Will Chamberlain will never be broken simply because he got all his points. Like I say, all his points. He might have some fouls, but he's in the paint most of the time. So he's scoring on the points. That look, why you think they stopped Shaq? They say Shaq, nigga, you're not Shaq power average 75 if he really get the calls. Shaq was getting fouled every time he had a ball.
And he wasn't getting regular fouls. He was getting
jumped on.
It was flagrant once. You had to flagrant foul Shaq to be called a normal foul. There was a time Allen Iverson said, I jumped on this man's back, and he went up and shot the ball anyway with me on his back. It showed the game where, and they was like, and they just called regular foul. Even Iverson was like, I was literally trying to flagrant to this man, and they just called normal foul. It was stupid.
A flagrant foul to Shaq is like a little bump.
Exactly. And he's like, I jumped. He's like, Shaq shot the ball with me on his back.
You couldn't stop, bro. Nobody couldn't stop. That's why Jordan lost to him. Really, Jordan lost to him in Orlando Magic because he was Orlando Magic Jordan. I still think he's better than Lakers Jordan. Orlando Magic he was slimmed down and he was the same height.
The best Shaq is Orlando Shaq.
Yeah, you couldn't stop him. Couldn't do nothing.
I keep saying, the best combination of Shaq was Shaq and Kobe.
Nope.
Wrong, Shaq and Penny. That was mad.
The only reason why Shaq left Magic is simply because Penny Hardaway was injured. That's the only reason why even he said it. And then he was talking about he was trying to like shop to go to different places. Lakers the only group, I think he had the biggest contract in NBA history at that time too, like 110 to 111 or 101 to 110 for like 4 years. He had the biggest contract. But the only reason why he left Magic is simply because Penny Hardaway was with the injuries. He knew that was going to scramble it. But that Shaq, you can see there's even a video on a highlight video where Michael Jordan and Shaq was like a before the game, like they'll practice shoot jump ups and all that. Him and he was it was Michael Jordan and he had like posted Michael Jordan and did like a turnaround and shot it like a mid range shot and made it. And nothing Jordan could do. And people were like, well, why Shaq don't do that in the game? He said that Shaq just said he don't do that. I'm in the paint. Why would I do that? When I'm in the paint, I'm 5 foot from the goal. I could make every shot just about.
Pretty much. I'm over here looking at Kobe was an animal though.
He was an animal.
Kobe was an animal.
He was an animal, but I think again, I see about a lot of players today too. They go to the free throws. They go to free throw 10 times. 10 times. That's a lot of. That's 2 pointers.
Jordan were averaging like 10 points from the free throw per game.
No, more than that. 10. Imagine if you go to free throw, it's either 2 pointers or if you shoot a 3-pointer and you get fouled, that's 3 points. So like James Harden, nobody got to the free throw line like James Harden. You can look this up. This dude was going 10 to 12 times a night.
And you know who gets fouled a lot but doesn't get called?
LeBron
James.
Yep.
And they tried to do that. The NBA tried to do that to stop LeBron James from surpassing Michael Jordan.
Yep.
And the sad part is he still surpassed him anyway.
Look at the Celtics game. The last Celtics game they played. No, but I tell you, a foul slapped him. On the last play, and lost because of that. That's why he was tripping out. You remember he was on the court like going crazy.
Yeah. And everyone was like, "Yo, LeBron be crying." I'm like, because you're robbing him.
Yeah.
You know what?
Even
what LeBron needs?
Even after the game, the refs like it was a foul. it was a foul. He was like, "Why you didn't call it?"
We missed it.
Yep. Like, how? I don't know. It's literally the last play of the game. Literally. If LeBron would have scored that, they would have won the regular time game. He got fouled. He was like, "Man, what, you gonna call it or what?" And he was like tripping. He was like, "No call." And it was at the Celtics game, by the way. Keep in mind. Look what Magic Johnson said when the Celtics won the championship a couple days ago. That
But I didn't watch that.
he said
And I
that
didn't,
he said, "Damn, they finally passed us." I don't like that. They wanted the Mavs. That's what I said. The Lakers and the Celtics have a history of back and forth. They
yeah,
don't like each other.
17, 18 now.
Yep.
So that means the Lakers gotta come back and win. So now, because you know all of this shit's rigged, right? So I'm telling you right now, this is exactly what's happening. Genie Bus is in that office. This is what. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, they're in that office right now, and they're gonna take a look at the NBA right now. And they're gonna take when they look at the NBA, you know what they're gonna want to know? What are the sales? What are the viewership? What does the NBA look like? And I'm gonna tell you something right now.
The viewership was trash. I didn't like the finals. It was garbage.
Last year, this year, the year before. You know what was the number one watched NBA championship in the last 4 years? The Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James.
Somebody in the bubble?
In the bubble, yep.
But you know why, too? A lot of people was at home. A lot of people was at home. Yep.
But guess what? Viewership fell off the minute the Lakers lost last year. And no, the year last year when they lost to the Denver Nuggets, everyone stopped watching. The same thing happened once the Lakers lost. The entire West Coast stopped watching.
Yep.
No one cared. No one cared. No one cared if Denver was going to watch. Denver didn't make a lot of money last year. I already knew Denver was not going to win the championship this year because I looked at the numbers. I was like, NBA sales. I looked at Jamal Mashburn's jersey sales and Joker's jersey sales. Shit didn't sell. They were popular, but just didn't sell. Here's an example. This is how this whole thing is an industry.
I bet you Luka and the fucking Kyrie Irving jersey was selling. I bet you those two were selling out of.
Really? Watch this. I want to show you something right now. You're gonna be like, you're crazy. Number one selling NBA jersey.
It's not Jaylen Brown?
Nope. 20.
What's my 20? Okay.
2023 to 2024, right?
Yeah.
I already know the answer to this.
It's LeBron?
No. Steph Curry.
Curry. Yeah. I was just about to say that.
Number 2, LeBron James.
And that's because he passed the. I mean, his numbers always high, but last year when he passed Kareem.
Let's take a look at 2022, 2023.
Right? 2022, it had to be Curry.
That was for.
Had to be Curry. I think Curry won it. No. Yeah, Curry won the championship.
No. Wait. Number one players amongst the Lakers in the league. Best-selling jersey. Who had the best-selling jerseys in 2022? No.
That's not Curry?
No. Wait, what? What the frig? Why? Bro, I'm asking. Number one sold jersey of all time, Michael Jordan, obviously. Yeah. Number 2 is LeBron James, obviously. Who leads the league in jersey sales? Steph Curry right now.
Yeah.
Number 2 is LeBron James. That's ridiculous that the oldest man in the league is number 2. LeBron James gets another championship, it's a wrap. If LeBron James gets another championship, it's a wrap. Remember, a lot of people think Michael Jordan is who he is because what Michael Jordan did. The NBA had a large part in marketing Michael Jordan. People need to cut this out. The NBA chose him. Just like how the NBA is trying to choose a new person, they went to Dontage and like Joker, and it's like, yo, no offense, but nobody cares about these white boys. They don't. Basketball is a black sport, although it was invented by white people. I'm like, people don't care. If you don't have a black man in front, they don't care.
What you call it? Let me tell you this. I don't even think Jason Tatum is the face. Or Jaylen Brown. Even though Jaylen Brown won the finals MVP and the Western Conference Finals MVP, I think, let me tell you this. Yeah, both of them. The finals and the Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Who got the MVP for the league for the year? Was that Jaylen or Tatum?
No, none of them. I think it was what's the name? Denver. I think Joker's got it. Yeah, Joker's got it.
Okay, so question. So who won Finals MVP?
Jalen Brown.
Wow, I thought
And,
they gave it.
and Eastern Conference. He won both. Eastern Conference and Western Conference. Eastern Conference and Finals. Look,
No,
look. He was snubbed for the past what 5-6 years or how long he been in the league for All-Star, for being an All-Star.
but it's kind of funny though. It's kind of funny how Boston wins that, but Boston's kryptonite is the Lakers.
Yep.
The Lakers can beat Boston, but Boston can beat the league. Denver can beat the Lakers. This is crazy, bro.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't think Denver gonna do as well as they did this year. It's over.
They're gonna break up Denver. They're gonna take out some core pieces. They're gonna keep Murray and Joker. They're gonna break up some key pieces off the bench that's gonna destroy the chemistry of the team.
Yep.
And this is gonna be done on purpose so that Denver does not repeat, because Denver made no sales for them last year.
Yep.
Boston is gonna make some sales for them, but Genie Bus is in there. Is like, you can't have Boston ahead of the Lakers.
You're gonna keep going back and forth. It's gonna go back and forth, back and forth. Look, the first thing Magic Johnson tweeted, he didn't say congratulations. He said, "Damn, Boston Celtics beat us. They got the lead for the most championships." Look, you can look this up. You can look this up.
That's all he cared about, the legacy, and you know what that means. Lakers front office is moving pieces.
Yeah,
they move. They're like, okay, listen, it doesn't matter what we lose, first round pick 10 years down the line. We need some murderers in here now. Don't be surprised if they give up. All right, so D'Lo's gone, Austin Reeves gone. They're trying to ship that whole bench out.
Yeah,
they're trying to get them out. This is what they're gonna say. We need a rebounder. Rebound. We can't have Anthony Davis, the only person out there. We need a rebounder. We need a shooter. They're probably going to keep Austin Reeves. They got to keep the white boy. You got to have one white boy on the team who can shoot.
You might get rid of what's your boy name from Japan? Ashimura. They're gonna get rid of him. You think so?
Yeah, no, he's cheap. He can shoot the three and he does rebounds and he plays. They're gonna get rid of D'Lo. D'Lo doesn't show up in the big games. They're gonna get rid of D'Lo. D'Lo's gone. Just know that. They wanted to trade him. They kept him, and then he improved. And for the second part of the season, got them to the playoffs. They made it into the play-in, and then he shrunk against Denver.
The Lakers was best when they had Dwight Howard. He's that big. Look at Dwight Howard on Jokic. Jokic couldn't do nothing.
The NBA banned Dwight Howard, soft banned him.
Yeah, so, we know why. I don't. That's another story.
He literally said he will come back and play for $1 million. He don't care.
Yep.
But the Lakers don't want him. The Lakers front office don't want him.
Lakers need a big. If he get another big, that's it. They need to get.
They can't get Joel Embiid.
Can't.
You know who they could get? Who would actually help them? If they could get that guy from the Timberwolves, man.
The French dude.
What's his name?
The French dude.
Boy, what's his name? It starts with a G. Oh my goodness, why can't I remember his name?
From France?
Oh my god, not Gilbert. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Rudy Gobert.
Gobert, yeah, there it is. Gobert, yeah. So they get Gobert. That would be a good off the bench to hold up. See, the thing is, what made the Lakers so dominant is that when they had a player like AD, and then coming off the bench, you have Dwight. That's a problem. The problem is it's just AD by himself. It's not good enough.
Yeah. What's your boy name? It was him and Dwight Howard was changing. They come in for 25 minutes or they'll switch. What's his name? He was the light skinned dude, man. Joel McGee. What's his name?
Oh,
what's his name? Yeah, him. He was in them. Yeah, they were switching out. Yeah, they were switching switching both of them up. They pay McGee. McGee is faster than Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is
got rid of him. That
I don't know.
No sense.
Yeah, I don't know why. He was there for 2 seasons, I think it was. It did good.
I don't know how they got rid of him.
They kept Dwight Howard for Jokic because they switched him out. When they kept Dwight Howard for Jokic, Jokic he don't move around as much, so you can put Dwight Howard. See, JaVale McGee can move around. He can run around and stuff like that. And he was good on defense. And he leave like 15 points sometimes.
Lakers did a lot of stupid shit because getting rid of McGee, getting rid of Rondo,
So
getting rid of Dennis Schroeder. That's like a lot of
no,
people.
Dennis Schroeder got rid of himself. That's get that right. Dennis
That's
Schroeder
true.
he wanted more money. He wanted more money. He wanted 86 million plus, and like
And then went to a team and didn't get the 86 million anyway.
yep. He went to Toronto.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense.
He lost. He wasn't greed. He thought. I mean, he was a good player, but he lost that. He lost that money from, I guess, being
If
greedy.
the Lakers can just get Kyrie.
You can't. You can't
No.
because they tied. He signed like another deal extension.
They locked him up. They locked him up.
They need. But even if you got Kyrie, they still might have a problem because Denver's a big group. They need a big man, like a dude 6'10" and up.
They need somebody. There's a skill that Kyrie and Curry has. They can play point guard. And they can, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. They can get through traffic. You know what the Lakers' biggest problem is? The Lakers, after plays spreading the floor, the Lakers cannot get into the paint. They can't get through traffic. You know who two players who can do that against big teams? Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving. Doesn't matter how big you are. Doesn't matter if you clog the inside. They're dribbling through all of that.
Yep.
They're dribbling through all of that, and they're making it, and they're gonna score in the paint. The Lakers need that. They don't. Rondo did that, not at the level of Kyrie and Stephen, but Rondo did that, and what's this guy's name? And Dennis Schroeder, they did that. They both did that. Austin Reeves can do that to a degree, but not at their level. They need somebody who can do that. And it's going to be hard because I don't know who the Lakers is going to be able to get to do that.
But remember, Klay Thompson, he's a free agent too. That's a good 3-pointer that he need too.
They're going to resign. They're not getting rid of Klay Thompson.
You don't think so? I don't think so.
No,
they need 3-pointers. No,
it's not even that. Steph is not going to let that happen. He's going to be like, no.
Oh yeah, don't get rid of. Yeah,
get rid of Steph.
That's a core piece.
Yeah, you get rid of Klay, I'm out. He's not going to let that happen. They built a dynasty that way. Yeah, okay, yeah, they lost. So, like, keep in mind, they won just a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, please. Like, they got 4 championships, and Klay Thompson's on all 4 of those rings. And they just won a year and a half ago. Let's stop acting like they're like, oh, we're going to get rid of you because you didn't win. Stop. Like,
that's how they do. That's how I said they push players out because they have a bad season or they have a bad. It's every basketball player has a bad season or a bad game or a bad series. It
happens. Look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan said, "I'm only coming back to the Chicago Bulls if you keep Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson. If you get rid of them two, I'm not coming back."
Either or. If you give either or. Remember you said I think that thing like Kobe. Kobe said, if you don't get nobody with me, I'm gone. Guess what happened next season? Your boy Paul Gasol.
Gasol, exactly. They had to get these people. The Lakers, these guys, the problem with the Lakers is this. They got a bunch of young talent with a mid player in Anthony Davis. And when I mean mid, I'm not talking about his game. I'm talking about his years.
Yeah.
He's in the prime right now, and soon he'll start to decline. And then you have old man LeBron. They need some solid pieces. I think a solid team, no offense against the LA Clippers. Yo, if you can get rid of D'Lo and get Kawhi, game.
What? Nah. I'm gonna tell you why. Kawhi is injury prone. I think Kawhi got another couple years. He's done. You can see it's like this dude never healthy. I mean, they say he got arthritic knees or something. It's
okay. So let's
we need Paul George. Get Paul George.
Yikes.
Paul George or DeMar DeRozan. They were best to get DeMar DeRozan over.
DeRozan. I don't even understand. How did he reach to the Bulls?
I'm gonna tell you why. They was gonna get Russell Westbrook. They wanted Russell Westbrook, but DeMar DeRozan said he was signing a contract, but then last minute the Lakers changed and said they wanted Russell Westbrook because they needed somebody to have the ball more while because LeBron's getting later in his years, so LeBron gonna pay off the ball more. And if you realize those 2 years, LeBron usage rates just went down, and they wasn't scoring really too much. They had like the worst games, 40 games, 42,
Yeah.
45, because they're getting Russell with the ball. They need somebody like LeBron needs to be on the ball, but they need somebody to get points too. DeMar DeRozan, if DeMar DeRozan would have been a better fit.
LeBron needs a Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
He needs a Scottie Pippen. Bring the ball down, post up LeBron James, get LeBron James to get him. He needs a Scottie Pippen. Who's the closest? It's kind of funny. The Scottie Pippen LeBron needs is himself. Because LeBron James is a Scottie Pippen. And that's not a diss. They're talking about a complete package, complete player who knows the entire game in and out.
What? Look, Chris Paul. You know Chris Paul coming. Chris Paul free agent.
He a free agent?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Chris Paul coming. Chris
Paul is a free agent.
That's and Chris Paul and LeBron's good friends. That could work.
Chris Paul know the game. Like Chris Paul is another Rondo. Remember when Rondo was there? Rondo
he's a better Rondo.
You remember Rondo was
athletically no.
Not
yeah. But you can see the game better than Rondo.
Look at Rondo when he was in the Lakers. Look what he did. But Rondo got too old. That's why they're like, let me get it. Yeah, he was done. Chris Paul, you get Chris Paul, and you get Chris Paul for the cheap. Chris Paul on the Golden State Warriors, he wouldn't get that much. Get Chris Paul for the cheap, and then get you another player, another top tier player. You might have to get rid of
D'Lo's gone.
He gone.
He's gone.
He gonna get a big check for him. D'Lo going to a team and get money. He did a good past 2 seasons.
You know what they should bring back, but they don't think they'll ever get him. If they gave D'Lo to
from the Pelicans.
Yeah, I was going to say so Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
I don't think Brandon Ingram back.
I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think he's gonna do it because Brandon Ingram liked the Pelicans because it's in between Zion and him. He'll get the ball more. On the Lakers, he wasn't getting the ball like that because LeBron. Like I said, fuck that. You better score, but you ain't gonna fuck this. You ain't gonna fuck this chemistry up. You ain't gonna fuck the team up. Right now, Pelicans is just for Brandon Ingram. They need. I still think they should get DeMar DeRozan. You need DeMar DeRozan. What? Zach LaVine. You should get Zach LaVine. Matter of fact, Zach LaVine don't want to be on the Bulls no more. Zach LaVine sat out this year.
I don't know why they got rid of what's his name, Bald Eagle. What's his name? Caruso. That didn't make any sense.
Well, they got AR-15 now, so it's like.
Yeah, but I honestly believe that Caruso's better.
But guess what? Caruso got traded again.
What? He's gone?
2 days ago, he went to the OKC. His coach, remember Caruso came in the lead through the G League. The G League coach that Caruso was playing with, or playing for, OKC now. So he's going
to be a problem.
They were the number one team last year. They just lost.
They're going to be a problem. Yep. That's a problem.
That's what got rid of.
And OKC beat Denver. No, wait, no.
No,
OKC?
No. Timberwolves. Timberwolves beat them.
Timberwolves beat OKC. Then they beat Denver. Then they lost to Mavs. Yeah.
I'm trying to think his name. They traded Giddy to the Bulls. Giddy, the one who messed with the little underage girl, the little 16-year-old.
Yikes.
Yep. Yikes. They traded him. Well, let me ask you this: why did they trade him? Why do you think he traded him from OKC? Literally, they traded him after that. They said, you got to get the hell out of here. That's bad publicity. Go ahead. Go to board. Boom. Ship them out.
Yikes. That must come with some type of deal.
Yep.
That's got to be some type of deal that they're making. No way they're going to keep him.
Not after that. And it happened he missed games at the beginning of the season because of that.
Oh.
That incident happened this season just passed. They said, and I don't know how they threw under the table. I think they paid the money off to the girl he was messing with, the family, because they didn't say nothing. It seemed like the charges dropped, all that. They you did that. Get you out of here. We're gonna see you to the Bulls. Get away from the environment.
All right, let's switch gears. We pretty much hit through sports and life and then what's the name of this thing here? And we start off with a little bit of like on we're talking about Yah and how the homosexual guy said he knows his behavior was wrong and all that other stuff. Let's get into gaming and anime.
Huh?
All right now. So you heard that like I'm gonna be getting back into tonight I'm gonna get back to Zelda.
Oh yeah. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. Soon I seen it. The Legends, or it had a Nintendo Direct. It was like what?
Yeah.
I don't know, what day was that? Tuesday, Monday. It was something. Monday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. One of them. Or before that. And I seen Legend of Zelda, but the art style is very different. It's matter of fact, it's more like a over the head
No,
game.
they made it like I don't know if you played the remake to a Link's Awakening. They just did that.
Yeah, that's what they say it was. It's like a another Link Awakening, and
I like it.
you play as Zelda this time.
Yep.
But
And it makes sense.
yeah, but I'm trying to think. The it shows like it's like a purple outline. I guess like a.
I believe this is Zelda that went back in time from Tears of the Kingdom.
You think so?
Yeah, the title, what's the word for this thing here? The title kind of hints at it. Echoes of wisdom. Echoes is a past. An echo is a reverberation of something's done already.
So I'm trying to think. In the world they in. I'm trying. It was like a void where it sucked everybody. Sucked a lot of characters in pause. And what dimension? I wonder what dimension did they send those characters? Because there is some kind of dimension somewhere else, or is it saying they deleted them from that dimension? I don't know. I'm confused. So before Link got sent out to a different world, he shot the glass that she was in. This is why I think it was she was in a glass. She was in the little glass thing.
Let me look at this. Echoes of wisdom. Echoes of wisdom. Right.
If you look at a Link shoot the glass, I don't know if it was a bow and arrow or with the sword, it crashed the glass that she was in. Cause remember what game was that? What game was that?
Hold on, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it from the internet. Let's take a look at this. Time out. Pause. Now, keep in mind, it's my first time watching this.
Yeah, if you look at it, shoot the glass. I don't bow and arrow.
Well, hold on, I gotta
crack the glass that she was in.
All right, hold on for a second. Here we go. So here comes Link. I like these old school versions. There goes Zelda. Ganon. It's kind of funny.
Ganon's a pig, though, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a pig. Link throws off the set. Don't get it twisted by the graphics. That hood that Link's wearing is the same hood from what's the name of this thing here? The black hood that you wear from Tears of the Kingdom and this other and Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that could be it could be the hint, like you were saying.
Oh, that's Ganon from what's the name of this thing here? Link to the Past, the way they have him set up. See, reflect. Oh, Ganon's hurt. Are they trying to say this? Is this the ending to Zelda 3?
What's the video? I'm gonna ask you a question right quick. So,
Link, this is so cute. Look at this. Link know there is no way for him to win because he's falling into the portal. Look what he does to save Zelda.
it's not the glass, right?
To crack the glass so she could get out.
Yeah.
She's running. Run! Stop tripping! Oh, this is nice. I don't know about you guys, but I like this shit. Okay, so based on this, just based on this 1 minute and 13 seconds, where's Zelda coming from? Hyrule Castle is there.
I think it's the same Zelda. I forgot what game it was. Well, remember,
I'm trying to figure out where in the timeline, based on how this game is made, where in the timeline is this happening? Where in the timeline is this taking place? I'm looking at the, what's the word for this thing here? I'm looking at the geography. That's Death Mountain. But I'm trying to wonder if are they using Breath of the Wild's map?
what Zelda? What Zelda? Where she was encased in that glass like that? I'm trying to think what the Zelda. I mean,
Zelda 3.
yeah,
Zelda 3.
I think. Hold on.
Link to the Past. She was
It,
at that Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time when you're fighting against Ganon in the end.
I think it's Ocarina of Time.
Both. I'm telling you, both of them were in the crystal glass, bro.
Yeah, but I'm asking. Remember, which one was where she was explaining to Link about Ganon?
Which one was what?
Which one? Which one where she got out? As soon as she got out, she was talking to Link, and she was explaining to Link like right after.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that's what I think it is come from.
All right.
Is that in that game? Was Ganon pig in that game?
Yeah.
If I was saying, if I think that the timeline, that time frame.
Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link.
I like the story. Finally, a reason to get Link out. Well, this is not the first time they've done this with Link.
Right.
Tetra. There's been 5 Zelda games where Link is not playable. Tetra Tracks. Well, let me not say Link's not playable, but you can play Zelda. Cadence of Hyrule. Tetra Tracks. What's the name of this thing here? The one for the 3DS. Not Phantom of the Hourglass. Spirit Tracks. So that's 3. The Adventures of Zelda on the CDI and Faces of Evil on the CDI. So this would be the 5th Zelda game. It's probably 5th or 6th Zelda game where you can play as Zelda.
Well, look, you'll see what kind of stab she got. Look at the stab she got.
Yeah, Zelda meets a fairy called Tri.
A mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
Save her kingdom? You mean Link?
By waving the Tri-Rod at a table, Zelda
her kingdom.
Invitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that.
Wow, you can jump in this game.
You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you.
See, this is a nice game. This is different. I like this.
You might be surprised at what you discover.
But here's the thing. Let me ask you this right quick.
Yeah.
Even back.
Let me ask you this right quick.
Yeah.
Do you think coming out for the Switch or the new Switch coming out? Because if you look at the echoes that come on the thing, it's kind of hard to do on a regular Switch.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, the echoes like that. I don't think it's.
I don't think so. I think this is the height of the Switch. This will be the last game coming out, and then when they make the Switch 2,
You mean a remaster?
yeah, they're gonna make a deluxe. Keep in mind, this is coming out they
Next year. It's
No,
next year.
Wasn't it this September?
I don't know. Let me see. It might have been.
This
I might get confused.
September.
I might get confused with Metro Prime. I think it was
September 26th.
Yeah.
This year. Yeah. Now Metroid, that may be on the next one, but this is definitely coming out this year. And I'm glad for this because we'll be back from our tour and all that other stuff. So I'm all for this. Hold on. Let me see what
You
happens.
could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example.
I Zelda, where you get the strength to lift up a rock and squash this fool with
That's
the rock?
not all though. You can also
That's that staff she get.
monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side.
Oh wow.
Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key after all.
Gosh, look at this game. It's not cute.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
See the Deku tree. This looks like it's based on. This looks like it may be after.
Ocarina of Time.
No, this may look like it's in the future, bro. I don't think this is a past game.
But can I ask you a question? What
Yeah.
what staff? Like did it show gameplay of the staff, right?
Yeah, that staff is from 64. From that staff that Ganon is using is from what's the name of this thing here?
No, it's about Zelda.
Oh, the staff she's using? I don't know.
Ma-
I
ma-
thought that was I thought she was gonna use the harp from Hylia. I want to see if she has Hylia's harp in this game. This game could fit anywhere based on just what we're watching right now. We won't know until we play it. But the game could fit in the past. It can also fit in the future. But we would have to see.
Because there's three canes. Wait, there's three staffs that have been used, right? But it's a link to the past. It was Cane of Barna,
Yes, and there was the wand of Gamelon.
Cane of Samaria,
Yeah.
and the capture staff, and the Sia staff, and the right staff.
Echo of it, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot.
Hold on for a second.
To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda:
Echoes of Wisdom. Look at Link in the background, him and Ganon in there.
launches September 26th. A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by
Wow. Look at this version of the Switch they're giving you. The gold Switch. Nintendo's not sending this to me. I could ask them for it, but they're not sending this to me. They don't do that anymore.
Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure.
Triforce, what's on Zelda's head?
What do you mean?
The crown, the little red jewel on the top of her head. What do you call that?
September 26th.
That's a part of her. She's always had that on with that version dressed up.
She look like Ganon, like Ganon. Remember Ganon? Not in the pig form, but the regular Ganon had the same
Yeah.
fucking jewel on his head like that, just like it. Is that for like a rulership, like say a king or prince? They wear that shit on their head.
Maybe. You think I should call Nintendo and ask them to have me be at the launch?
Wait, Triforce. Go look at the cover. Who is that in the back? That's Ganon in the back.
That's Ganon in the back, yeah.
Purple.
Well, no, that's just him. Remember, they're using these now dark colors for Ganon because of like the corruption and the rift. First it was red, then it was purple, first it was purple, then it went back to red, and Tears of the Kingdom, now it's back to purple. They've always had him in these dark colors. That's just a shade of him.
Yeah, and he got a jewel in his head too.
He's always had a jewel in his head when he's in pig form. This is what's the word for this thing? This is just artistic aspects of him. It's not based off anything different or anything that changes the lore of the story. I guess this game is going to be heavily lore based. I'll tell you that much. But this is good that the Legend of Zelda actually a Zelda game. It's been a long time we've had one of those. But see, Nintendo has their Zelda fans that they're already going to use to get the game. And I don't know, September, okay, what is this?
September 26th.
September 26th, I don't know, man. I don't feel like going. I'm not young anymore. I don't feel like I don't have that fever for the entire Zelda lore like I used to.
You still got it. You still got it. I'll tell you why I know. I'll tell you how I know.
I don't, because
But
it costs money and I don't have it.
well,
That's the thing. I still don't get it twisted. That just because I don't have the fever doesn't mean I don't like it. It's just that I can't do things haphazardly like how I used to do when I was a child. If I was in a better situation, and then that Zelda game was coming out, and they launched that on let's say they launched that on the day it came out on Nintendo Direct. That same day, I'd have bought a flight to go down to California and to New York, to go down to Washington, Seattle, to go to Nintendo and talk to them about being a part of their launch party for the game. Because I'm like, I have to be a part of this. I'm a Zelda fan and yada yada yada. But that costs money. That requires. That's not something I can do, and that's not something my audience or fan base would support. And
Zelda?
My fan base is not supporting Zelda. I'm going to stream later on tonight, just let you know.
Yeah.
If I ask my fan base, you guys want me to do the Zelda launch? And they say yes. And I say, okay, get me a hotel, get me a this, get me a that, and I'll go and do the launch. They're not going to do it. I'm 46. Next month I'll be 47. They're not doing that. It's not going to do that. And that's the thing. And even though I like it and I would do it, I don't have the money to do it. Right now, I'm trying to do this thing for the Caribbean where we're trying to help promote and push anime and cosplay and gaming through a tourism project that the Valkyries are doing and blah, blah, blah. And even my own fan base doesn't even help on that. So I have to go and ask private sponsors and do all of this other stuff to try to help my own scene. So, yo, Reg.
Yeah.
Is going on? What do you mean? Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Let me refresh.
Yeah, cause I had to.
You are.
Yeah, cause back to this, it turned to a different page, huh? Like a different YouTuber, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it did that to me. I said, why they do that? I don't know.
And that's on the 26th. And my life is slightly different in the sense where I wouldn't even be able to even do all that, to be very honest with you.
We'll talk off stream. We'll talk off stream. You ain't got to worry about certain stuff. We'll talk off stream. Talk off stream about that. But hey, this will be something good for you. This game right here will be something good for you.
I like the game. I like the traditional top-down Zelda games, believe it or not. I just do.
The reason I say that, when you seen that video, I'm sitting here watching you the whole time. It brought a little spark back. See a little spark. I see like your ears got a little pointy, and your hair starts standing up when you seen it.
What?
That means that spark is coming back. When you seen that Zelda game, then it's more. When I seen it, look. When I found out, I said, "Watch that! I'm gonna send Triforce. I'm gonna send Triforce. Got a new Zelda game coming out." I said, "Watch this." Did it over the head, over the top? I knew. Did you like the because you kept talking about I watched like old videos. Old videos of you talking about Zelda, and you were talking about with the storyline and stuff like that, like a while ago. And then most of the games, like one of your favorite games, was from the top-down games. Like you explained the story about how the ship crashed, and then he landed in the he landed into
on shores of Hyrule. Yeah.
Yep. I remember that was top. The first three was top down, right? No, first two was top down, right?
First two are top. No, the first Zelda game is top down. Zelda 2 Adventures of Link is side scrolling. So like Zelda has always had a top down or adventure based game.
Like a third person.
Yeah. So like when you look at games like Link to the Past or not Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, or Skyward Sword, or
what's the one with
Twilight Princess, or
what's the one he was on a boat? The one he was on the boat with the dragon boat. Saw that one? Came on GameCube.
That's Wind Waker.
Wind Waker, yeah. That's my personal favorite one. That's the first one I wouldn't beat it completely.
Wind Waker is actually very good.
The art style was got me in. I remember that's my first one I ever beat it. Like I played all of them, but I beat it that one. It was just so fun. The bombs, I how the bombs just blow up and he's like it actually like smoke on come off the bomb like that and it turn red and start swelling up and it start blowing up. I remember that was my first one I ever beat it. Not the first one I played, but ever beat it on GameCube.
You know, we'll get back to the Zelda thing in a second. What is this? June, July, August, right? That's 90 days. 26, yeah, 90 plus days from now this game will launch. Um there is something that I'm interested in doing. Very much interested in doing. But I gotta talk to you about it. But let's move on to anime for a second. Oh wow, it's 8:23. That's crazy. So I wanted to use a platform for this because I wanted to get some people to help us support something. So we have a tourism program that we're trying to do. We're trying to get the Caribbean to finally accept video games, anime, and cosplay as a part of the pop culture that's going on. A lot of people down here in the Caribbean play video games and go to watch anime, and they love to do cosplay, but it doesn't have an actual infrastructure set for it. Not a proper one anyway. Too much greed from people. They don't want to work together to make it happen. They're only interested in themselves, and it's like I want to use the Valkyries to actually build that bridge. And this summer, we have the opportunity. They're working with Rihanna and their Fenty Beauty brand. Now, you know, it's so stupid that I never understood, and I'm still looking for this answer. I asked this question. I want to ask a question because I don't want to assume. And the question I'm asking is this: is there a makeup brand that the cosplay industry works with on a major level or global stage? Do you know of any?
Maybe Mac. That's about it.
Mac is here in Jamaica, and they don't. At least not for the Caribbean. Maybe outside of the Caribbean.
You talking about for like the movie industry? I don't. That's something because
No, that's different. I'm not talking about the movie industry. I'm talking about the cosplay content creators.
I don't think so.
So, like,
I mean,
people who stream, girls who stream have to put on makeup. Girls who cosplay put on makeup. So when they're doing that type of lifestyle, the gaming and the anime and cosplay stuff, they need makeup. But they use generic makeups, their personal type of makeups.
that's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, I think like a lot of times you go like they had a place down here called Party City where they got costumes. They sell makeup.
Party Central down here.
Yeah, it's not really like it's like Party City's makeup. It's not really like Mac or the Kim Kardashian, just nothing like that. Now look, when I went to the airport in New Jersey, in a vending machine, they have Rihanna shit in the vending machine that you can buy. True. It's in the vending machine at the port, Newark International Airport.
International, yeah.
When I got off and I looked, there's vending machines to the right. Rihanna makeup is in there, literally. You could swipe your card and then choose which one you want. Her face, and they had Kim Kardashian's sister. I forgot the name of it. Not Chloe. Whatever the fucking name is. Her was in there too, but it was in a different vending machine. But it was in there. You could buy makeup in the vending machine at an airport. That's crazy. We ain't never seen that down here. You gotta go to like a store, Mac store, whatever, and you might see you walk down there, you see on the women's section they have like there, but that isn't like a vending machine. No, at least I ain't never seen no makeup in vending machine. When I got off the plane and went through the terminal and looked to my right, it had Rihanna picture and all the different shades of brown, red, whatever makeup in the vending machine. That was crazy. Maybe it's an up north thing because she's from she live in New York and stuff like that, baby. But down here we don't have nothing like that. Like vending machines or products. Only thing we have anytime you have vending machine is for like food, snacks, and stuff like that. Up there, makeup, headphones, cell phones you can buy through the vending machine. I said, oh Lord, it's very different up there.
Crazy. Freaking vending machine for that. That's nuts. But we don't have that down here, but we're trying to get the Caribbean to embrace a Caribbean, by a Caribbean, for the Caribbean from the Caribbean. A makeup brand that cosplayers in the Caribbean can use and tap into the anime and content creation market. We're doing it. The girls have done a great job. They went on TV. They made an entire Fenty feature on the release, which is a lifestyle entertainment television show and whatnot. And now they're gonna have a booth at Anime Confest here in Jamaica, and they're gonna at that booth they're gonna set up a beauty boutique where they get to touch up cosplayers makeups with the Fenty brand cosplay or makeup. And
That's a good. That is a good ass idea to think about it.
and we're gonna let people we're gonna let people see how the makeup is used properly. We already did that on television, but we want to do it live at an anime convention. Then we go to Rihanna's backyard. We go to Barbados 3 weeks afterwards, and we go to her convention there and do the same thing there. We're gonna be on television and the whole 9 yards.
Oh, she got a convention. So Rihanna got a convention there in Barbados.
Well, it's not her convention. It's just in Barbados.
Oh, okay.
That's why I just said her convention. But it's called Anime Con Expo in Barbados, and we're gonna set up another Fenty booth there with the Valkyries to touch up on the people's makeup there, all that other stuff. So there's a bunch of things that we have in the works. We have a media event for it in July that we're gonna put out, and we have like 60 days to crush all of this out. And that's what's got me worried, because like we got the flights, the biggest thing that's out of the way. The next big thing we have to do now is get the hotel. We have to get our vendors booth for each of the conventions. So we still have a ways to go. We got some money that we gotta raise to cover those things, but I want to knock those things out of the way. But like we get this done properly, man, it's a wrap. The Valkyries will actually get the Empire over, because then the girls can do what they want to do and expand in the scene. Then I refinance the Knights so they can go back to competing. Then once I'm financially semi-secured, I can go back to playing video games. A lot of people just think, oh, Travis doesn't want to play video games no more. They don't understand. Like, I actually have a family I have to go to take care of. I don't have the time anymore. I don't make enough money to make the time. It's about getting the money so I can come back. I would love, you know how many games? I've already finished Breath of the Wild, but I have not officially finished it on stream to say, okay, we're done with this game. Let's move on. I have to do Breath of the Wild. I have to do Triforce, the Triforce Heroes. I have to do Age of Calamity. I have to do what's the name of this? I haven't even finished out Hyrule Warriors completely yet. I have to go back and I have to do Tears of the Kingdom. Then I have to do Hyrule. All of these games, I've only touched them, but I've never finished them up. And I have to stream them. And then now here's Echoes. So 7 Zelda games I've not touched, and I don't have the time to play them because I'm not financially in a position to sit down and play them. I wanted to do a Zelda stream where I go over the timeline, Storm Hero maybe. I told him what my timeline looks like, updated, and the whole 9 yards. He updated the entire timeline, and guess what? I was supposed to do a stream on discussing the timeline, and I never did. Never did.
That's an important one. I remember we had like a 10-minute video. No,
I want to do a stream.
No, I'm saying the one you talk about the timeline. How long it was? Like 10 minutes, 12?
17 to 18 minutes.
Yeah, see, if you do like a stream, you could get everything you want in, and then boom, you ain't gotta touch it no more until new Zelda games come.
That's why I want to do that. So with this new game coming out, with this new Zelda game coming out, I was thinking to myself, all right, maybe you should just do that with the new Zelda game then. Use this new Zelda game as the influence to want to go do that. But there's so many things on my plate for September. So many. I'm tired, man.
But it's the good thing is at the end, like towards the end of September.
Well, yeah, it's a good thing towards the end of September.
You really got to touch the game to like the next month, beginning of next month. You got 4 or 5 days left for that month, and then.
Well, the good news is this. I have the summer to catch up on the weekends. I'm going to be playing Zelda. So, like, when I get off the phone with you, I'm going to take a quick refresher, come back. I'm going to jump on Zelda. But more importantly is I want to – there's some things I got to talk to you about offline. But when I complete the the Inter-Caribbean Act project. ACTS is short for Anime Convention Tourism Project. So the whole thing is spelled ICACTP, which is Inter-Caribbean Anime Convention Tourism Project, because we're trying to link up all of the islands so that we can create a network of anime conventions that happen throughout a season. So this year we start with Jamaica to Barbados. Next year is Jamaica to Barbados to Trinidad. The following year is Jamaica to Barbados to Trinidad to St. Martin. The following year is Jamaica to Barbados to Trinidad to St. Martin to what's the name of this thing here? Grenada or anywhere else. We want to try to get that tourism thing going on. So we have people from the Caribbean going to each other's islands for the different anime conventions that they're in and get this industry moving. So it's a big thing that's on my end. It's been costing me a lot of money. I've been getting bogged down and destroyed by a lot of things. But that's why you don't really see me. I'm working on that. And it's like, but at the same time, I love Zelda, but like this has to be something I have to play on the weekend. Like on a Saturday when I'm not doing it, I put like 7 or 8 hours into the game. And with the new Zelda game coming out, especially because it's about Zelda, not about Link. I like stuff like that. It's different. I just like playing the Zelda games. Like I want her to help herself.
That's a question. Question real quick. I just thought about it. How would you feel for a Ganon perspective? Only game.
They already all Ganon. They did something like that already. They did Hyrule Warriors. You play as Ganon. And to a certain extent, you play as Ganon, you physically play as Ganon, and you're helping out in the whole thing. But like, if you're talking about a Ganon origin or something like that, like
it will work. It will work.
Making a game where you're playing as the villain is very difficult. You have to put the villain into a situation. Nintendo is not trying to sell evil. They're not doing that. They're not going to do that. That's why in Hyrule Warriors, only reason why you could play as Ganon is because Ganon was even threatened in the situation.
Right.
It's just like in Super Mario Brothers. How come you never play as Koopa? But then in one of the crossover, not the crossover game, in one of the GBA games, or was it the Nintendo's not GBA, DS games, right? If you look at the DS games, they had a Mario, the Luigi Superstar Saga, where you play as Koopa. Koopa's helping you, but it's based on circumstance, not because Koopa's good. He's still bad, but he helps you, and you can play in that. And that's what Hyrule Warriors does with Ganon. But like Nintendo making a game where it's like, okay, here's Ganon's point of view. No. Maybe in a situation where Ganon is sealed up in the Golden Realm, and then Ganon meets another threat far worse than him, and he wants to destroy Hyrule, but Ganon wants to rule Hyrule. So Ganon is like, oh, hell no, you're not destroying Hyrule. I want to rule it. And so now Ganon has to fight a bad guy. They're both bad guys, but one is a nihilist and the other one is a conqueror.
That's a question. What about this? Yeah. I was thinking about this too. What if they fight Ganon is fighting another Ganon? Cause remember, like big example, the game what's the game? Ratchet & Clank, the new one that came out for the PS5, right?
Yeah. Okay.
He went back. He went to a different dimension, right? So the evil, I forgot his name. The evil dude that in their dimension saw the new. It's the same guy, but a different dimension. But he was way worse. I'm talking about what is way worse. So it's basically he fighting himself, but this dude is like this dude is the same.
That's what I'm saying. The one is a conqueror and the other one's a nihilist. The nihilist wants to destroy everything.
Yeah.
The conqueror wants to rule everything. So it's a conflict of interest. So there are two bad guys, but it's like, I'm not gonna let you destroy everything because I want to rule it. And he's like, I don't want you to rule everything because I want to destroy it. So then that makes the conquering Ganon the good guy.
So
they could do something like that.
Well, they already have in a Tears of the Kingdom, they already have a time period where Ganon won for a long time, like the war. He won. I mean, why does I think they should just do it like just the times he won for that little the time frame. Like I want to see like if they do something like that. Me personally, I'll be interested because like we still don't know fully about Ganon. Like we know something about Ganon, but fully.
We don't know about Ganon. What we can do is what would, like I said, which would be great, is that Demise. We can show what Ganon was like before Demise took him over. So that's the one time you can show where Ganon, but he has to be Kid Ganon.
Yeah, that's it.
This is a kid. This is before he grew up. This is before he became the king and whatever. And he did something good, but then he got some power, and power later on corrupted him when he got older. So something like that would work, or whatever. But you know something? It would be better for me, since we're talking about Zelda, it would be better if we ended this stream and go on my stream and have this conversation.
Yeah.
It's something I want to talk to you about before I even start my stream.
I got this question too. One more question.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Echo of Wisdom.
Yeah.
Who is Wisdom? Wisdom is Zelda, right?
Yeah. Powers Ganon, courage is Link.
All right. So back to this. I'm looking at the cover, right? It might not be nothing, but just why Ganon is purple, right? But the echoes that's sending everybody to the portal or taking the body out is purple. You don't think? I mean, it might not be nothing, but just like it could be like
those are riffs in time to take. When Ganon lost, right? The purpose of Ganon losing was to just take Link with him. That's all that was about. It was just take Link with him. He just took Link wherever when Link beat him and banished him somewhere, and Ganon was being taken into, he just took Link with him. That's all. And that's the entire thing. So like, it's really nothing. It's just where did that portal? I'm teleporting. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if at the end of Echoes, Zelda actually has to go in the rift.
Yeah, to go and try to bring everybody back
and go get Link back out. Yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me if she had to go do that.
So you think it's Ganon doing that, like putting the rifts into?
Well, it shows it was Ganon who did it. He literally stabbed this thing in the floor and created the rift.
Oh, I didn't see that part. I mean, must have see that part.
Yeah, after Link World Blades and he dies and he falls down and kneels down, Ganon takes his staff and he stabs it into the ground and cracks the ground. And then the rift opens up and takes Ganon in. And then it takes Link in too. If Link was smart, Link should not have used his arrow to shoot Zelda. He should have used his grappling hook.
Yeah.
But Link's an idiot. But that they needed a reason to get Link out of the game.
Wait, so Ganon fell into the same Echo too? I didn't see that part. I gotta watch it again. I never seen that part.
The Echo has nothing to do with Ganon. The Echo has to do with Zelda's wand. You see, I'm right back here. I'm watching. See, Link World Blade. Ganon goes and Ganon dissipates. But Ganon puts his spear. He cracked the spear to the ground. See, and well, okay, hold on. Let me go back once. See, reverse pow. Ganon got hit. World Blade, Ganon goes, and he stabs, right before he explodes, he stabs the spear into the ground and it cracks the ground. You can already see the spear power working. So Link's right there, and see the spear is already working, and it opens up a dimensional rift right behind Link. And then Link turns around and Link's like, what's going on? But he's already in the ring, and he's getting sucked in. So to free Zelda, he shoots the thing, cracks it, Zelda breaks out. Now, that must be prime Link already. This is when Link already got all of his hearts, all of his stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So Link is in that chaos realm or wherever he is. That's not the Echo. The Echo, it comes from the Tri-Staff that Zelda has. She has a thing called, it's a fairy called, hold on, let me listen to it again. 1 second.
Receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod.
It's called a Tri-Rod.
Cross Hyrule to save her.
Yeah, it's called a Tri-Rod. So, that Tri-Rod is what creates the echoes. It has nothing to do with what Ganon did.
Is it? Cause like for me, when you look at other games, normally when that happens, it's because either somebody playing with that technology, or it's somebody who's like be going back and forth to different dimensions, and he fucks him up. It fucks him up with the universe.
Could be. There's so many things that's going on. Like I said, I gotta go back. I gotta get back on Zelda. I gotta do that stream where we do the where we go over my I don't want to call it revamped timeline. I just want to call it the updated timeline because nothing has changed. Tears of the Kingdom exactly went to exactly where I thought it was going to go in the future. I knew it was going to be the sequel to Breath of the Wild. um, um, Age of Calamity is still where it is, whatever. But there's definitely a convergence in time. I don't know enough from this Zelda game to know where this Zelda game even exists. It can exist in the past. It can exist in somewhere in the present, and it can exist in the future after this game. This shit can still exist. This still can exist. This can be right after
Tears of
Tears of
Kingdom.
the Yeah, it's still because the way it looks, it still can do it. They really wanted it. It still can do it after 10. Even when no, it can't be. Why? Because Ganon's been completely destroyed. No, shut up. You cannot destroy power. You can only contain it. They never Ganon was a dragon and he's been completely destroyed. You cannot completely destroy Ganon. It's not possible. This nigga got the as long as the Triforce exists, Ganon will exist. Exactly. That's how it is. You may have destroyed the future Ganon, but what about the past Ganon? See?
So imagine this: Pig Ganon is always the after, like Pig Ganon is always is Pig Ganon always after he dies, like he dies and he come back.
The ultimate form of Ganon apparently now is Ganon Dragmire, which makes sense. He's the dragon. Yeah. That's why in Tears of the Kingdom, that's the ultimate form for Ganon.
Yeah, he took the tear and ate it, and then it went through his body.
He became true power incarnate. Dragons are powerful. The pig Ganon is the greed of power, but the dragon is like that's power incarnate. So it made sense to change Ganon from pig to dragon. But like at the same time, like it's the Triforce still exists. If you want to stop,
destroy Triforce.
You have to destroy the Triforce of power to destroy Ganon, and you can't destroy the Triforce of power. So Ganon will forever be. Just like how if you destroy a Link or whatever, or blah blah blah, another Link will come and replace him after he dies. But utterly obliterate Link? No. Oh, this stupid cat is that cat is an absolute idiot. Anyway. But to open the door, he went up on the thing and jumped on the bag and pulled the door open and nearly killed himself just to get outside. Made it outside, huh? And then I want to end this and I want to call you.
Yep.
I want to talk to you about something, and then I want to get ready to start the stream. I don't want to get on too late, and then I lose my fuego in wanting to play the Zelda. I want to get back to the game.
All right.
And I hope are you going to sleep anytime soon, or can you come on the stream?
This the weekend, so I don't go to sleep till 4 in, and then I'll be up. I'll be up all night.
I want you to come back on the stream with me when Zelda, so I can get caught up. I myself am lost out of it. I don't know when the last time I even played. What was it?
Months ago.
Nah, bro, it's like half a year, if not a year ago.
Yeah,
like it's been a while. But how long has this been? It's been what? Way over 2 hours.
I'm about trying to tell you, we could do it hour and 30.
Yeah, we need to do an hour 30. Well, we started talking about stuff. But thanks guys for joining us in. You guys, I'm gonna get ready to prepare for a stream. What is it? You mean till 9:30? So that's like 45 minutes. Come on, I'll play from like 9:30 until late. I want to get back to Tears of the Kingdom. I want to try to get this game done, beat the game, go back. I guess I gotta play stuff backwards now. Gonna beat Tears of the Kingdom, then officially beat what's the name of this game?
Breath of the Wild.
Then go back to Age of Calamity, and then start going backwards through all of the games. To catch up onto where I am, because there's it won't be on this stream, but I'm making a layout, and on the layout, this is going to be for when I come to play Zelda games. I'm going to have my timeline in the layout. I'm literally going to make a timeline for me, like you'll see my timeline right underneath it. I want to make a whole layout for that, so that whenever I'm streaming, you'll just see it there. But I definitely want, and it's going to go right across. Everyone will see it.
It did the same thing again. Like it went to a whole different page.
Let me see.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Like I'm on my page right now. It literally, you know how you it ends a video, and then
Yeah.
then it goes. They got like a countdown. It has a countdown saying like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it'll switch to another video. I'm streaming, but it does that on my. I don't know why it do that. But it never happened like that. When I stream regular shit, never happens. But when I podcast, it always does that. I don't get it. I don't know.
I wanted the podcast. Well, it still says you're live.
Yeah, but
Still
it changed the page. If I'm watching, it changed the page over like to different.
I don't know why it did that. It says streaming 2 hours ago. So at least it didn't cut. So
Yeah, I don't get it though, because when I'm like streaming, like if I watch my stream and playing like video game streaming, it don't do that. But podcast, every time we do a podcast, there's always something.
when next week when we get on the stream, I'm gonna put a backdrop because I don't like using this
Discord as that Discord background shit.
yeah, I don't like using this Discord background.
Then it's uneven too. Like it'll cut half of your face off, and half it feels like the computer in your background. It's like the computer on the background you chose. Half of your face be a computer background, and half of it be your regular face. It's I don't know.
I should have opened up this thing, but we'll see.
But yeah.
Let's call it on this, right?
Yep.
Let me close up, and when you're done, I'm gonna call you.
All right.
I'm gonna call you directly before we get ready for my Zelda stream. All right.
All right.
All right.
This your boy Versatilereg. Whether you die or Resident Jasper, it's our first podcast back in a long time. I'm gonna be like I keep saying this every time. I'm gonna be consistent. And every time, I know. But I'm gonna be consistent. I promise you, because I'm setting the schedule out. I'm writing things down. Now this is how decorated it's gonna be. I'm going to, because we got the 9th Commandment part, right? I got to look for scriptures every week, and this will help also because Israelite brothers call me and say, "Do the 9th Commandment podcast." I got to go for the scriptures too. I'm gonna do that too. I gotta do that. I'm gonna do this throughout the whole. We had a whole week from Sunday all the way to next Saturday. Come on to the topic with scriptures, or I'm just talking about world shit, and then I bring scriptures out about shit that happened in the world. But anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna be more consistent. I take this oath. I promise to all my Israelite brothers that be watching, the ones that be like they want to call me, they want to be text me in the group chats and stuff like that. Yes, I'm gonna do it. Okay, it's on me. I take the responsibility, but I'm gonna make this more structured. Okay, the boy Versatilereg, like, comment, subscribe. Have my boy Triforce out. Go to his page. Empire Arcadia, Valkyries. I won't mess your stuff up. So you say it.
I'll put the link into my channel so they know that since we're going over there shortly from now. Let me grab that right now. There we go. Oh wait, did I unmute myself?
No.
Yeah, I did unmute myself. Okay, cool.
I can hear you.
I'll post a link in the channel. If you guys wanna come over and see, we'll be over there in the next 45 minutes. We'll start around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we'll run on for a while. Everything's Zelda, so.
There we go.
Later, guys.
All right.